Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. Today we are doing a gameplay of Crimson Scales, the single most ambitious, incredible, fan-made product ever for a massive game that my friend, the firefighter, Mr. Dennis, loves quite a bit.
Absolutely. Trail of Ashes, the expansion to the fan-made expansion.
The expansion to the expansion.
It is something I've been waiting to get to the table. I backed it myself. I love the Gloomhaven universe, and I'm so impressed with what they did with Crimson Scales.
You love the Gloomhaven universe to the point where you have these insane player boards, like these crazy player models. Let me show you all a quick glimpse of just how incredible these things are. We have our character dashboard, we have our wooden overlaid dial, we've got places for our discard, we've got places for our lost cards. Oh, underneath there, yeah, that's the objective you're going for, the personal quest. I mean, these things are just absolutely ridiculous. So we've got two of those we're going to be incorporating into the gameplay, and our objective, I know, I've said this before many a time, and the internet has started to stone me about it. Yeah. Our objective, our hope, is to play through all of the Trail of Ashes. Mm-hmm. We have in front of us all of today, all of tomorrow, all of tomorrow night, and a little bit of Thursday morning to play as much as we can. We're talking maybe like 20 episodes.
And if we don't finish, I'll come back.
He's already on the calendar 2 weeks from now to come back. We will dive back into this. I understand not finishing campaigns is frustrating. We are trying to do better.
Finish him.
Because I don't want to talk about games that I've only played once, games that are brand new, games that are on Kickstarter. Screw all of that. Let's play things that exist. Let's play things that are established. I'm going to set this back on our stack of havens behind us. And you want to start diving into what this is? Maybe some flavor text? Let us know.
You want me to get into the introduction?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of flavor text.
Yeah, let's do some flavor text.
Okay.
A little bit of crap voice. You sound like you've been smoking.
Smoke eater.
You actually probably get less smoke than the average
I don't know.
smoker.
I mean,
do you find
I don't know what the comparison is. I know cancer rates among firefighters are pretty high.
A little higher?
Absolutely.
Like lung cancer and stuff?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just in general, we have carcinogens all over our gear. You know, it's inevitably you're going to inhale some smoke.
Can you say it with a silly voice so I don't feel like it's so serious? I think cancer rates are a little higher.
I was trying to pick my favorite silly voice.
Let's get started on this. We'll talk about how you're, signing up for a early.
We'll save the character acting, the voice acting for later.
Why do you watch?
I don't know.
Is it for this or is it?
They want to see the game.
We'll play the game. Let's do it.
Friends! Councilman Roxani calls and you take a favorite shortcut through the docks.
Lend me your ears.
How fortunate.
I come not to bury... Oh, is it not? I thought that was a cue for me. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I just didn't want to talk over you. No, we're good. How fortunate. I assume you have heard of the opportunity that has blown our way. Your blank stare gives you away. Tut tut, you are slipping, he teases. Time was, I'd rely on you for the latest news. Now it is I who has the gossip. This seems to amuse him greatly, for he chuckles to himself for a long time. As he composes himself, he says, there's a tribe of Inox just north of here. They usually sell potions and compounds on the road out of Gloomhaven, just past the old mill. Ask to see Talo, their shaman, and she'll point you in the right direction. He claps you on the back before exclaiming, if the stories are true, this storm will make us all rich. And disappearing into a warehouse, you are none the wiser.
Okay. All right, so we've established our quest. We have a mission to go. We've already set up the board here. We're kind of ready to go. We have the campaign introduction. Let's introduce our characters, though. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about who we're playing and what they're doing. You chose a very interesting character. Now, Matti Eisenbach for the core Crimson Scales. Again, the creator and designer and now publisher of Rove and the main man behind Crimson Scales. He designed 8 out of the original 11 classes. And then Trail of Ashes, I believe, incorporated some more of the community-based fan-made expansions that he was collaborating with in a self-built campaign, and some of the ones that weren't ready for like the main game.
These two are from
These two are from Crimson Scales Core.
Yep.
Awesome. So this is one of the what he did. Oh, he did how many? 9, 8.
I think there are 14 characters in the Crimson Scales.
Okay.
I think.
He did 11 out of 14. I don't know. I don't know what the math
like
is.
that, yeah.
He did a significant amount. This is not one of the characters he designed. This is one of the characters that another collaborator designed on their own, and that collaborator happens to be
a firefighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love to see it. We're a tight-knit group, and it's beautiful. So I've got the Fire Knight. And this character, the Valrath Fire Knight. You want me to read this? That is pretty small.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
You know, in my wise years...
You got it for, like, Lowe's.
Yeah, Home Depot. All right. Though their demon-like qualities make them feared by many, Valraths are, for the most part, well-mannered and gentle, preferring to solve problems through diplomacy rather than violence. They come from a dark and bloody heritage of genocide and warfare, and as they have become more civilized, have simply made concerted efforts to put their past behind them. Valraths pride themselves on being able to integrate themselves peacefully into human society, often becoming wealthy merchants or influential politicians. The Fire Knights are an elite sect of the Valrath clan, commissioned to protect their community from danger and render care to the injured. Driven from their homes after the Demon War, the Fire Knights reluctantly consulted a pyromancer, learning to control the vicious flames that had just ravaged their homeland. With this knowledge passed down, the Fire Knights easily integrated into human society as a part of the humans' fire protection agencies. These courageous defenders, taking pride in helping others, but do not mistake their compassion for weakness. The same skills that make a Fire Knight an effective protector are the ones that make it a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield.
It might be the darkest version of a firefighter I've heard.
Oh, no, that's not the darkest.
Demon-imbued genocidal maniacs?
Yeah, there's not too many of those in the fire service that...
How do we protect people? Let's learn to control the flames.
Well, to a degree, that's what we do, but...
What have you learned about your cards? How does your character function and run?
All right, so I've got... we're using all the level 1 cards, so we're not using any of the X level cards that, if you're familiar with Gloomhaven, that are options for level 1. Most of my cards, if I can consume flame, they're going to give me lots of abilities. We've got forcible entry, combined effort.
And we'll work through all of these as we play.
Collective combat. What I like is a lot of these things are terms that are related into the fire service. Forcible entry being, hey, first we try, then we pry. So if that door's locked and we got to get through it, we've got the skills and training and tools.
It's actually how our relationship began as well.
To get through that door.
Yeah, sent flowers, then he just showed up.
Yeah, just forcible entry. That's what it's all about. There's cool things like, you get in, you link up with a partner, an ally. We don't go in alone unless it's absolutely necessary. We're 2 in, 2 out at all times. So there's a lot of synergy that I can see. This was created by a firefighter. It's amazing stuff, great content.
I'm excited to see the character run. Your big powerful moves are going to wipe your deck of cards, though. And so hand management is going to be a key factor of your gameplay. Working with or coordinating with me, with an ally on the board, or if you're playing with higher player counts, it seems like having a team of people could be really powerful for you. And then on top of that, laying down fire and then utilizing or consuming that fire is how you do those big moves. So the ebb and flow will be curious.
And I've got a special token. This ladder right here, when you get across obstacles, difficult terrain, I can ladder over it. I can get better angles on, so in the game it gives me sometimes ranged attack when it's normally a melee attack. It gives me ability to potentially heal my allies from a distance. There's a lot of things that I can do with this. So it's going to be very important for me to lay down, and I'm going to be using it frequently.
Now, I am playing also a character that I think reflects me in a deep, meaningful, impactful way. The Meyerfoot.
Yep, that's the one.
The Meyerfoot. Yeah, that's the one I'm playing. The Quatrial Meyerfoot. Because of their diminutive size, the Quatrial feels they have a lot to prove. From an early age, they are encouraged to study as much as possible about many different subjects. Though there are expert quatrilles in any field, they seem to have a particular affinity for engineering and machinery. Their long, delicate fingers allow them to build all manner of intricate contraptions to make their life easier and augment their inferior physical strength. Though they are not numerous, quatrilles can easily integrate themselves into any society due to their expertise in crucial fields and their charming, graceful demeanor. Only a fool would shun a quatrille offer for help. Not all quatrilles hone their crafts in libraries or workshops. The Mirefoot is more at home in a murky swamp or a wild forest, studying rare and obscure flora in the thick of it. Dedicated to understanding every plant and unlocking their hidden potential, Mirefoots craft deadly poisons and potent concoctions to help defend themselves against whatever lurks in the wilderness. I actually really like this. I loved the logo, the little graphic, like red budded either flower or leafy plant. My core abilities are going to deal with imbuing more influential effects, like higher level poison and higher level wound. Those are going to have modifiers like poison 3 or wound 3, dealing that amount of damage or that amount of substitute damage attack when you have them attached to a character. So instead of just getting the +1 for a poison, I can actually modify that pretty high. On top of that, I have some cards in my deck that have a base 0 attack, but if I've got poison on someone, this card suddenly becomes a 9 power potential attack with separate modifiers for each draw, so it could go even higher than that if I've strategically built it the right way. Top of that, I also put down rough terrain, which we thought was going to be a good pairing with your character. So if you need to potentially have your ladder placed in a specific area, like center of a lot of enemies, I can help contribute to that.
Yep.
The ebb and flow of our decks is going to be very curious. You're a more middle of the road. You have a few quick, a few low, a few slow, but most of your cards are right there in the 20 to 50 card range, I think. Whereas I only have highs and lows. I'm like in the teens or in the 80s.
Really fast or really slow?
Really fast or really slow.
Just like in real life.
just like in real life. I have also made a choice to purchase. We both have purchased minor stamina potions, but I also ended up purchasing a iron helmet. I'm a little bit more of a glass cannon. I only start with 6 health. What's your health start?
I start out with 9.
Yeah.
So I'm not super high, but I'm not as squishy as you.
You're higher than me, though. That actually might not be true. I'm currently on 5 milligrams of Adderall.
And I saw some weights in your at your house. I saw you've been lifting. That's good.
Just because weights exist in a place does not mean...
I assume they're there for good use.
Assumptions have been made. I also have an iron helmet. When attacked, consider any 2 times modifiers to be a 0 instead. This will be important, not for most of the game, but if we have that one moment where an attack really could wipe me out, if it gets a modifier, like a 4-level attack with a 2 times draw, could actually be the death of me. And so I thought a little bit of a preemptive defense would be worthwhile. Outside of that, we have our own personal mission objectives. So my milestone is apply poison 2 or wound 2 to any enemy 10 times, and then I'll be able to get some type of special unlock, special modifier, which I think is neat. They have a website attached to this game that adds in those extra special things.
Absolutely. I'm really curious to see what that is. So for me, my milestone is 10 times I need to place my ladder and end my turn on it in the same turn. Now, obviously, I have some restrictions on where I can place that ladder, so at first glance, it might seem like, oh, that seems easy enough, but, there's probably a little bit more challenging than first glance.
And then we have our objectives. Do you want to lay out what yours is? These are public, right? We know what they are.
Well, it depends on how you want to play the game. When I play with my group, we keep these private, and then, once we get it, checked off, this is how we return.
No, you're right. Let's not tell the audience. They'll love that.
Yeah, they'll love that. So, we're going to tell them. But mine is called At All Cost. Drifter, Loner, Vagabond. You heard it all before. You stumbled into this party of mercenaries. Now people are starting to look at you different. Some even smile at you. Actually, trusting this party was the hardest part, though. You had been alone all your life, yet here you are in some kind of strange family. You can't imagine going back to your old life, and will do whatever required to stop that from happening, even if it costs you everything.
Ooh. False.
So, I was going to say, for me, if I experience 8 scenarios where
I forgot there was a condition
damage,
you got to read. I was just like flavor text.
Flavor text, and that's it. At the end of the video, we're just going to read all the flavor text and end it. If I experience 8 scenarios where I negate damage by losing a card as normal while adjacent to an ally, then I can unlock the riches of the Steel Silk, a scenario AA1, and follow it to its conclusion, and then I can open a new box.
By the way, the other big caveat I'm throwing out there, if you all like this content, usually we have something like 1,000 people tuning in for every episode of Campaign Games. If those 1,000 people, whether you're watching it day 1 it comes out or day 57 after it's been live for a while, if you would take the time to comment, to like, to make sure you've subscribed, maybe even share, but really just comment, like, subscribe, that will guarantee we are able to continue. Quackalope's, our channel is changing. We have 10 games. This was on the list of games I wanted to obsess over. We have 10 games we're obsessing over. And the amount of content we make for each one of those will, to some degree, be proportional to the amount of engagement we have from the community.
Yeah, leave a comment.
So,
Tell Jesse if he should have me back any more often than what we had been doing once a year.
Don't ask them.
Now
Don't
we're
ask them
doing
for
once a
that.
month.
No, don't ask them to. No, they'll be really mean to you.
That's okay.
They'll tell you like they told Shira, don't marry him.
Don't be friends with that guy.
You should. I know your wedding's tomorrow, and I don't know how I got your phone number. Probably through illicit means, but you should back out now.
If you could hear how we talk to each other in the firehouse, you would know that we have very thick skin and we can roll with the punches. Bring it.
False dichotomies. Choices are everywhere, and you love the opportunities they present. Those around you tout their dedication to a single path, but you know it for what it is, a limiter. You will never limit yourself to just one thing, because why would you? There's no fun in that. Trying new things, that is the only way you can grow. I love that this is coming up immediately after I say Quackalope is focused on 10 games. Screw all the others.
We're not into new things, except for right now. We're into new things.
I mean, the experience of playing the games
Is
more than 5 times is actually a new
I mean, I've been doing
discovery.
that, for the last 5 years.
Choose option A on an event card 8 times, or choose option B on an event card 8 times. I have to choose between option A and option B 5 different times, and I unlock. So,
Which that's a decision we make collectively. So I could just be arguing for the other one.
but this guarantees that I won't cycle for at least 16 options.
Yeah. Well, no, because wait, you have to do both.
Or do you think it's one?
Choose option A on an event card 8 times. Choose option. Oh no, that is. Yeah, you got to do both of it 16 times.
Okay.
All right, so you got your work cut out for you. We're only gonna select option A forever, and you're gonna be stuck.
I like that it wants you to be, perfectly balanced. It wants you to be, framing out there.
Forget looking at the options and actually making a decision on the merits of the option themselves. We're gonna be picking based on the letter.
100% we will be. I need another A, so can we do that? Man, A is gonna kill us. It's really dangerous.
No,
we're doing an
We're
A.
gonna be protecting people, and option B protects people.
Oh,
so
no.
you're just gonna have to suck it up.
I'd like to kill them.
We have a deck here. This is new to Crimson Scales.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if something like this is in Frosthaven. I haven't had a chance to bust into my copy of it yet, but
I'm
this-
on board. I mean,
Oh, you can never have enough Gloomhaven universe. That's my opinion. It's my lifestyle game. For me, this is it. This is my KDM.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. This is my KDM. This is my number one. It's the only 10 I have rated on BGG.
So how do you feel about there not ever being a third printing of this?
I have it, so I'm fine
You don't
with
care?
it.
Screw them. Good. All right, that's the attitude. Yeah, I like that.
This is the Great Oak Sanctuary. So in the original game, based Gloomhaven, there was this point in which you could unlock Envelope B, which gave you the ability to donate gold to the Sanctuary and add 2 Bless cards to your deck. All right, for that scenario only. Now that's been replaced with, in Crimson Scales, this is automatically unlocked. You get to start right off with it. We can add 10 gold, which each of us did, and we're tracking that separately.
Begrudgingly.
And then we get to draw 2 cards and add those to our attack modifier deck. Shuffle them in. All right? These are going to be a little bit more than just a Bless card, which was a ×2 modifier. All right? I'm really excited to see what I draw, because I didn't really look at these yet, so I'm going to take this one.
We each get 2?
We each get 2.
Wow.
And you shuffle them in your deck. Now, if they don't come up during the scenario, they come out at the end of your scenario.
Okay, let's see what I get. I got a heal 2, range 2. It's nice. 2 times modifier as well. And all enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1 damage. Okay, a little bit of a pop.
All right. I got that same card. All enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1 damage.
Okay.
And it's a ×2, so it's a critical hit. All these look like they might be critical hits. And I can generate whatever element I want, which is going to be fire.
It's going to be fire, yeah.
I'm going to tell you that right now.
And we need to go ahead and slot these in.
Yep, shuffle them in.
They look a little different, so we will try not to pay attention to what is coming up.
I don't pay attention to anything anyways. So we're just going to...
That checks out. Yeah, the last time you taught me a game, that...
I spent so much time.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
We played games before together?
I think there might be. Yeah, we played Earth. Remember we played Earth?
Oh.
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I enjoyed that game. I have it now.
Yeah, nice.
It's a good game.
Good.
You taught it to me, though.
Yeah, you've bought every game we've played together, right?
I think I did go down the Quackalope, rabbit hole where I was just backing games. So I'm really glad that you're off the Kickstarter thing, because it's saving me a lot of money.
Not saving me any. All right, let's do this. Let's play the game.
All right.
You think people are still watching? Do they enjoy this?
There's
like the banter.
I think the banter.
You were a fan. You were a fan originally.
Yep. It didn't matter if it was you and Jan, you and Alex, you and Devin. I didn't care who it was.
Yeah.
There was always good energy, and I loved watching that. You and Shira. It's just I love watching people have. That's what I get out of board games.
What are we gonna do now that you're here, though?
I don't know.
Do you watch yourself?
I have seen. You know what? Actually, I took a trip to. I went to California, LA, and I went to a board game bar.
Okay.
And in the board game bar, they were playing videos in the bar.
Yeah. Did you come up?
And a Quackalope video of us playing. I think it was me, you, and Alex.
That's
playing,
so fun.
Terraforming Mars.
That's so fun.
Ares Expedition. I think that's the one. And I was like, wow, I'm on the TV.
That's cool. That's fun. That's really fun.
Yep.
All right,
so that was cool.
Let's play this game.
All right.
Teach me how. We need to name ourselves and our party.
Yep, I named my character already. So my character's Philbit Randall. All right.
Philbit?
Philbit. So
Philbit
it's a play on 2 other firefighters in my department that play Gloomhaven with me.
Okay.
All right. So we have a little 4-person group. 3 of us are firefighters. And Philbit is a combination of their names. And then Randall is the city we work for, a former human resources individual that just has a lot of meaning within our department.
Okay.
Those who know.
Mine only has one name.
Avocado?
That's a C.
Avocado.
Avocado for short.
Avocado. I like avocado.
Avocado? We'll go with avocado.
Avocado.
Yeah, that's a hard L. How do you spell avocado, by the way?
You might be right. I just...
Is that how you spell avocado? A-V-A-L-A-D-O?
Well, it wouldn't be the L. It'd be the C if it's avocado.
Well, I mean, we've
But I think it
established
is.
that.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's just that you wrote it with a curve, so I thought it was a C, not... Wait, avocado.
Well, C's are written with curves.
Yeah,
They're
that's true.
actually all curves.
Maybe...
C's are predominantly curves, actually.
I wasn't paying attention to the details.
And L is
All right,
more
we
of
already
like a hard
established that.
right angle.
All right, so you wrote avocado, and I... Hold on.
I'm doing avocado.
What are we talking about here?
Avocado. My name's Lotto for short. You know, classic Lotto. But avocado is the name.
Jared Lotto. All right.
Jared Leto? Jared Leto? What are you referencing? I don't know what you're referencing.
It's just a play on that, Jared Leto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
I had to explain my own joke. All right, you ready to get started?
Sure.
All right, so we'll pick our 2 cards.
We need to name our party.
Oh, yeah, the party name.
Yeah, I was thinking the Harry Styles.
The Harry Styles?
What? There's a play on Harry Styles.
Is he a person?
Harry Styles is. Really?
No, I know who Harry Styles is.
I don't know. You're old.
Yeah, he's an actor. He was at the end of, what was that movie? Marvel movie.
Well, there was a war movie, too. That he.
Yeah, I think there was, yeah. Right? That's what he's most
predominantly an actor. He was in a tank movie.
Yeah, I think that's what he is.
Yeah, it was really emotional. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
All right. You come up with one term. I'll come up with another term. We'll say them at the same time. That'll be the name of our party. Okay?
Okay.
We'll think for a second.
All right.
Think for a second. Are you doing an adjective or a noun?
I'll do the adjective.
Okay, and I'll do the noun. 1, 2, 3.
Dedicated.
Horse.
What did you
Dedicated horse.
Dedicated horse.
Good. That's a good party name. Really, I feel the commitment to accomplishing our mission.
Yes.
You know,
dedicated horse. You know, we're just gonna ride this like a horse. And we're gonna stay dedicated to this campaign, to this scene through to its end.
I feel like we have a really good marching song. That's the type of troop we are.
You know, I would love it if somebody created a marching song in honor of this silly and crazy campaign.
This is so cool.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
That's so cool. All right, wait. I gotta. This. Can you walk me through? I know we already showed it a little bit, but like, pull out that tray again.
So your notes come in here, and I've got, you know, a couple things, party sheet, that, put that in. When I get gold, pick it up, I'll just slot it in here, and so at the end of the scenario, I'll know how much gold I've accumulated.
Just like a little ridge storage area.
I've got my character icon tokens here for, you know, play.
Yeah.
I just put this over here. I don't know if this was originally, this is all designed for Gloomhaven initially. All these, you know, laser modifiers, lost cards, discard. So when I pull my modifier, I'm going to pull it off this side, flip it up, put it on that. Any extra inventory that I'm not carrying with me, I'll slot down here. So right now I can only have one small item. If I were to purchase a second or somehow end up with a second, I can decide what I'm taking into the scenario up here and put the other one down here. Now for me, when I use this, I'm going to turn it backwards.
Oh, cool.
Right? Or actually, no, what I'll do is I'll take it right out. When I have ones that come back after a rest, then I'll turn those backwards, and I'll notice to turn them around when...
Do you know who makes these boards?
I don't remember. I can go through my history.
We should leave a tag down below, because these are really... I mean,
yes.
This mechanic...
It is nice.
That's awesome. All right, let's play the game. We've wasted enough time.
All right.
I don't know who's responsible for that, but...
Responsible for...
The time wasting.
Oh, you know, that's probably the viewer.
They should have skipped.
They should, yes.
We probably have a timestamp that says gameplay starts.
Right, and they have a ×2 speed, so...
That's not my fault.
If they're bored right now...
You're right, that's not my fault.
That's on them.
Yeah, that's on them.
All right. So, 2 cards. What did I... Oh, here's my deck. 2 cards, and then we will determine initiative.
What are we trying to do? Have we read the intro to this?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, can we have that, please?
Yes. Please, do the honors.
All right. Tallow, the elderly Enoch shaman, stares into the middle distance for a long time before spitting on the ground and rubbing it into the dirt with her staff. At Councilman Ransaki's insistence, you have traveled day and night to be here. The trouble is, no one appears to have told the shaman about the urgency.
Happening.
Happening, she says, after another interminable pause, nodding towards the horizon, her jaw ferociously working on the leaves she was chewing into a paste. Following her gaze, you see that the distant volcano has been sputtering for weeks, now has fully erupted, and that a large storm has swept in from the misty seas and is now funneling lightning through the smoke columns into the chamber itself. When you notice the dyslexia, leave a comment down below confirming it. First time in 3 generations, she continues, her eyes narrowing and swilling to the leaf pulp and swilling the leaf pulp around her eyes narrowing and swilling the leaf pulp around her mouth. Wanting to know more without having to ask, you raise an eyebrow. It does the trick. The storm and the eruption. That lightning's what makes the ember crystals, isn't it? Yes. Very valuable, those. Your Valrath friend will pay big money. Yes. Enchanters too, I'd wager. The shaman spits the ball of chewed leaves onto the floor and peers at it before poking it with her staff again. 3 days. That's all you've got. So best hurry. There'll be others taking them anyway, unless you're quick. And mind the guardians too. Yes. As at this, you can't help but express curiosity.
Guardians?
Smoke spirits. Only emerges with the ember crystals. They say not to be trifled with, yes? But you'll find out soon enough. With this, she dissolves into wheezy chuckles and stomps away, leaning heavily on her staff. You look at each other. Shamans tend to look out for themselves and are not to be trusted. The volcano is at least 2 days' travel. A long way for a folktale. And you could easily tell Ransaki that you couldn't find the tribe and forgot all about it. You reflect on the reasons not to investigate as you turn towards the volcano and start walking despite your better judgment. Party achievement! Follow the trail. New, the Dark Valley, number 67. Mm-hmm. You are now ready to begin playing the scenarios in Trail of Ashes. I get the name now. Yeah, that makes sense. Which continues your mercenary career from the Crimson Scales and can be played at any point in your campaign. We haven't even started the campaign. From this point onward, the book contains content that is considered part of the campaign experience and is recommended you do not read ahead as to not spoil any of the content. Go to Scenario 67 on the next page and begin the expansion. Scenario 67, and let's go ahead and skip ahead a little bit.
Just
Gold across the room catches your trained eye on a raised platform.
Okay.
You gonna read this one?
Sure. So, we did complete Follow the Trail because we read the previous page, so that was pretty easy. This game so far is so easy.
Can I pick A?
No, we're not going to go C sometimes.
Good.
So, when all enemies are dead, the scenario is complete. And then we can read the 11.C passage at the end of that round.
Just a lovely murder fest.
It's just, all enemies are dead.
Luckily, we've got talents.
Yes, we do. After a full day's uneventful walking with tired legs, empty stomachs, and short tempers, your thoughts turn to making camp and resting when the track you have been following along a small river turns sharply and drops to your right. With thick stands of trees on either sides, all grumbling is forgotten as you think the same thing. Is this an ideal spot for an ambush?
Probably.
You silently creep forward on high alert.
We're ambushing them, right?
I think we're walking into an ambush. That's what it seems like.
I thought we were, like, staking our claim. Like, yeah, you want to ambush something? I don't know who's coming through, but let's set it up.
Ambusher.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I just meant, like, other weary travelers.
Oh. I gave up my...
I'm kind of hungry. I didn't bring
I'm about
brunch.
protection now. I gave up genocide, so we're going to have to come up with a different plan here.
For, like, Lent or something?
It's for personal reasons. I don't really want to get into it.
Oh, you don't want to specify why you gave up genocide?
It's very personal.
I'll respect.
It's a personal journey.
Yeah. I'll respect your wishes to keep that element of your life subdued.
It was a long time ago. In
Yeah.
a land far, far away.
Yeah, I mean, I gave up brownies, so we both made.
How do you give up brownies?
How do you give up genocide?
I don't know. You silently creep forward on high alert, skirting the area between the trees and the riverbank, when something entirely unexpected happens. Barely an arm's length in front of you, a small group of vermlings emerge from the bushes. Holding your breath, you watch as they scamper forwards, their comfort with the habitat clear as they effortlessly move through the scrub despite their small size. However, no vermlings. We were the ones doing the ambushing, weren't we? I think we are the ones watching these guys scurry along comfortably.
I'm a little concerned that we're just stumbling upon a dinner party.
Yep. However, no vermlings live this far north, and they usually inhabit much larger forests. This pack is very far from home. Are they also looking for the ember crystals? They also sense something. Together as one, they freeze, ears pricked, and bows tense, but not in your direction. A thick cloud of smoke flows up the river before swirling into several vortices and then twisting into a recognizable and terrifying shape.
It's a llama!
Turn back!
Okay, good.
The gaseous figure bellows, its form constantly shifts, wisps of its smoky body curling up and twisting. The forest floor smolders as it leaves a trail of ember and ash behind it. The firestones do not belong to you. The vermlings do not reply, but ready their attack. And then you take the smallest step back and knock a huge rock into the river. All eyes turn to you. The vermlings sense a rival. The smoke spirits sense a greater foe. Special rules. All characters start with muddle as a scenario effect. So,
Us as well?
all characters. We are the characters.
I'm a main actor, not a...
Muddle,
Okay, great.
muddle.
Thanks, perfect.
You'll take disadvantage until the end of your next round.
Love it, thank you.
Session links. We got a door right here. It's actually a fog. So once we
Does that count as if you go through it dramatically with your card, does that count as a doorway?
it is a doorway. It does count as a doorway.
Cool.
We can't go through it until we step on it. But somehow I think flavor text will tell
Open
us.
it up.
Yeah, it'll be something wonderful. And we'll read a passage once that is opened. All right, so we've got our layout done. We only have the terrain and characters for what we can see right now. Anything beyond, we haven't really peeked at what that is.
I mean, we peeked a little bit.
Maybe a little.
Like, I've got logs on the side just because we
Yeah.
know that they might.
Yeah. All right, well, So for now,
I just don't want you lying to them anymore.
you know, I think they appreciate my unique candor.
Refined taste and...
Right. Sometimes sarcasm is necessary. I love you, Jesse.
Board games!
All right. Let's see what we're going to start out with. We're going to get right in there, and I'm just assuming you're going to do something crazy. You're probably going to need heal right off the bat.
I was planning on just running forward. That was my, just a dramatic... So we got to pick our 2 cards.
Yep.
I could begin powering up. I don't know that it makes sense right now to start getting too strong too quick. Some of my card abilities give me like really neat, really powerful effects, like being able to move through hazardous terrain like constantly, or rough terrain constantly. But it also is a card that gets locked down on my tableau. So I think interesting.
I'm going to go fairly quick.
You're going fairly quick?
Right? I know you're capable of jumping the gun, but I'm going to go fairly quick.
Should I go quicker than quick or slower than you?
Yeah, it's up to you. I don't know what your plan is, but I'm going to try to, give you a little bit of an enhancement, so to speak, and I'm going to try to, attack this guy.
I do have a question. If a card's built out like this, can I do this after I move?
Generally, you work it top to bottom.
Okay, so I would have to create difficult terrain and then move 3.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, that's how I was reading it. I just wanted to confirm. All right, I have my first card picked. I want to see if there's any... Yeah, let's go ahead and do... Let's start the cycle of... And the card on top, the card on the bottom is the one that's our initiative.
So when you flip it, your initiative is face up.
And I'm starting the cycle. One of the cards I played here I want to keep, but I don't think I need it for another refresh or 2. So I'm starting the cycle of just kind of getting it out of my hand to begin with.
Beautiful.
Ready?
Ready?
Yep. I'm moving 8.
Man, you're fast.
I'm very fast.
All right.
You're moving 19.
Moving 19.
Okay. You want to go ahead and just kind of set your cards up here and leave them. And do we need to go ahead and get our enemy decks built out here?
Yes. So we've got the Vermling right here, and we're going to have some Smoke Spirits back there. So we must be in the right spot.
Okay.
If we're finding Smoke Spirits, then we must not be far from Crystal Embers. So here's them. Their attack deck. The Smoke Spirit. And the Crimson Scales has them, in a different format, different size card.
Yeah, just
but they still fit.
Didn't need to print the full one.
Right. Still fits.
Them. I can go right up there. All right, I'm trying to make sure people can see when we draw our cards. And when we draw our modifier cards, we'll place them on top of our cards or into...
This is the monster modifier deck right here.
You can leave it kind of up there in the corner. That works. Yeah, whatever. It works. All right, so what's the speed that they're going to be going? We need to flip for them?
Yep, so they are on we got to flip cards. So the Scout is going to go on a 92.
And the Spirit is going to be going on a 78.
All right, so it's you, me, Smoke Spirit, and then the Scout.
Okay, so I went ahead and played Death Sentence. This is the card that I don't need right now. It's got a really high level of poison and a nice attack with experience. I'll play it eventually, but I just wanted to get this move done and cycle through. So I can move 5, remove any difficult terrain from every hex you enter with this movement. I could theoretically move around and destroy a log and stuff, which I think would be fun. I'm not going to do that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and rush forward, because I am going to be having an attack. I do have a bit of a range on this attack, though. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to move much at all?
I was planning on hopefully going before you and then buffing you. So I wasn't planning on moving at all in this round.
No, you were just going to stand there?
I was going to stand there and take a ranged attack and give you a buff. But now I got to either change my plans.
These guys are moving and healing, and they're attacking. So they're not going to get too close. No one's going to get close to me right now. We'll see. All right, so my second ability here is an attack 1, range 3, target 2, and I'll have a poison and a muddle on top of that. So I think I want to go ahead and target one of these Vermling Scouts.
This is the Vermling Scout. These are Smoke Spirits.
Oh, those are Smoke Spirits.
Yep.
Okay.
The Smoke Spirits have Retaliate. If you go earlier than them...
I will... If I go earlier than them, they won't retaliate, right?
No, if you go earlier than they have Retaliate. only applies before its turn.
Oh, I see. So only applies before they've taken their action. So I will go ahead then and fire at the Vermling Scout here. It's going to be an attack of 1. I am muddled, so I'm going to be drawing 2 cards to modify that, right?
Okay, yep.
Okay. So +0 and a -2.
So
I got the -2 out of my deck though, which isn't bad. And do I miss though? Do I get the poison and the muddle still?
the poison and muddle still happens.
Okay.
So let me just set this down over here, and we're gonna get the poison, which is right
Can be
here.
the basic one.
Is it the not a poison? All right, poison and a muddle, which is right here.
Poison, muddle on the Scout.
And the Scout is number 7. So we'll put up. All right, we'll just put it on the 6.
Doesn't matter so much.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. That's your. Is that your entire?
I think it's my whole move.
You can target too.
Oh, I can.
So you can attack with these guys. And here's the thing: the retaliate for this one is melee only, so you wouldn't get
Whereas this other one has a range.
has a range 2, which you are outside that range. So
Target 2, range 3. Let's do the gold one because I'm outside of the range right now. We might as well get a poison and a muddle down on him as well. We draw my double modifier.
Yep.
The muddle's still
Which
there.
one are you going after? The standard or the elite?
The gold one, the elite.
All right, the elite.
Muddle's still there though for me.
Yep.
Okay. +1 and +1.
Nice.
So
That's a 3.
why is that a 3? Attack value of 1. Does the poison doesn't modify it yet, or does it?
No, because the poison gets affected
Applied after. So 1 + 1 is going to be a 2. 2 damage.
Oh, say 2 damage. Oh, I thought it was an attack 2 for some reason.
I've got a muddle, so it's not. They're not adding together. They're. I'm taking the worst of the bunch.
Right. So 1, 2, and 3 damage. Ooh,
Yeah, I can move these down and try to handle the damage for you.
Okay. So 3 damage to the spirit number 2.
Okay.
There's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And he has 7 hit points, so. Alright, and no retaliate because of his
He won't be able to reach
range.
me with it.
Yeah,
he tries.
His range
but he
is
can't do
2
it.
right now for retaliate. Alright, now it's on me. I'm just going to continue to do, or maybe I will move. No. Alright.
You could buff yourself with your own action, right? You don't have to buff me.
Right. I'm going to talk about my ladder a little bit, just because I think I'm going to use it. That was my plan.
Okay.
So, the ladder, the Fire Knight carries a unique special overlay token called a ladder that you may climb up to gain powerful bonuses to your abilities. The ladder is considered difficult terrain, which, to reminder, difficult terrain means it takes 2 movement to get into it, but you move out of it with 1 movement. For all figures, and ignores the effects of any trap, obstacle, or hazardous terrain overlay to tile underneath it until the ladder is removed. The ladder may be placed and or recovered at any time during my turn, even during movement. I may place the ladder into any adjacent unoccupied hex that is either adjacent to a wall or on top of a trap, obstacle, or hazardous terrain overlay tile. You may recover the ladder as long as it is unoccupied from the adjacent hex, and it must be recovered before you can place it again. The ladder cannot be placed on an obstacle that cannot be destroyed or that has hit points. The ladder is unaffected and remains in its current hex if any obstacle is destroyed while it is on top of it. Additionally, the ladder is indestructible and cannot be destroyed by any means.
So you've got to have something to lean it up against, which I will be. You see where I'm standing right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm planning on putting down rough terrain in that position
Okay.
this next turn.
Beautiful.
So.
All right, so I am going to go one. Yeah, it's going to. All right, I'm just going to move. No, I'm going to do on the next 3 attacks performed by you or an ally, add +1 to the attack when adjacent to the ally. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this in my active area. And then I'm going to do attack 3, which now becomes an attack 1. +1, I mean. So now it's an attack 4, range 3. 1, 2, 3 on this guy right here. And if I'm on my ladder, which I'm not, I would strengthen 1 additional ally. Alright, so it's going to be an attack 4. I am muddled, so there's the danger on this. Alright, well that would have been a critical.
Ooh, nice.
So I end up doing this one, so I'm going to attack 5. That's not that bad. I mean,
it's not that bad, but your buff modifier got thrown away.
I know. I'll take this out of the game.
That's the great tree modifier. That's the one we just got and we need for fire.
I know. But we still hit for 5, and he was a 4 hit point character, so he's dead. So immediately, And we have a gold piece.
Just completely wiped him out.
Yep, just
Nice.
took him right down. So that Vermling Scout is kaput. And it would have been 6. We had a poison on him. Oh yeah, the poison was +1 attack. So it was actually a +6 damage on him.
Yeah, so you annihilated him.
Yep.
That's what you're saying.
Yep.
Solid.
Get the job done. All right. And that is it for this. This goes to my discard.
So our smoke creatures are going to go.
Yep. All right, let me put these away. All right, so now it is, a smoke guy. He's got a move +2. The elites go first. The move is a 3, so now it becomes a 5. He's going to find his focus, which is going to be you. It's the shortest distance to someone. He's got up to move 5, and then he's going to heal self. So when you have an ability like this, he basically treats it like a, move and melee attack. So that's kind of how he's moving. So he's going to walk right up to you. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to heal himself for 3. You would damage them for 3.
Oh, that's kind of useless.
Yep.
I should, well, whatever.
And create a hazardous terrain tile in an empty adjacent hex closest to an enemy.
His poison and muddle are gone? He had poison.
Oh yeah.
He wouldn't take off the 3 damage.
Oh yeah, I didn't take the tokens
He
out.
would remove poison.
Yep.
And he would still have muddle.
Yep. No, the muddle comes. That comes off too. Heals take away your conditions.
Oh, okay.
So it didn't matter if it's 1 or 2 or 9.
Okay, but he's not gone yet though.
Right. So the 3 damage is still there. He's number 2. So let's keep that down here.
Okay.
So create a hazardous terrain hex. We did.
You're gonna use one of mine.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so have him pop down some hazardous terrain right there.
Yep. And that's it. So he's done. Now we move on to the scout. The scout is not. Well, the scout's gone.
There's no scout.
So we've already handled that.
So we've got to do the second smoke spirit.
Yep.
He's going to be doing the same cycle.
Yep. So he's going to move.
He's probably not. Is he going to go on the hazardous terrain?
Let's take. He should go around.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that would be actually be 4, but he would go around. He will target that X.
Yep.
And then he will move towards that for. He's got 2 movements, so 4.
He can make it there.
Yep. So he's there, and then he heals. He didn't have any damage, so he's fine. He will also create a hazardous terrain, so I think it just goes up under him.
Can he put a hazardous terrain under an enemy like that?
I believe you can.
Okay.
Closest to an enemy. All right. So that is it.
Okay, so that's what they've done.
Yep.
And we are ready to continue.
All right.
I'm right next to them, so I might as well use something that does a decent amount of damage. Oh, interesting. So this is a possibility. How do you move onto difficult terrain? It just takes extra movement?
Difficult terrain is an additional move to get in there. So it's 2 movement to get into the hex that has difficult terrain.
I'm going quick, and I think I'm going to be able to get a really good hit on our little elite guy there.
All right. What I want to know is my ladder, I put it over top of difficult terrain. Does that make it mean that I can just use 1 movement to get into it then? I believe that's the case.
I would imagine so, since it's specifying that your whole ability is the ladder, and it kind of makes sense that you'd be pretty good at climbing on it.
Well, no, it says ladder is considered difficult terrain for all figures, so it includes me.
Oh,
so it's still difficult terrain. I was wondering if it was like, you throw a ladder, you run up it real quick, but that would be not safe, right? You don't want to do that too fast. You want to make sure you butt the ladder.
Have you ever done those things like the competitions where, like the fireman competitions?
No,
where
we do them within our whole
department,
department, but I've not done any of those. No,
they're so cool.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're
to watch.
very watchable.
Those guys are like they're elite. The amount of time and effort and practice they put into it is just amazing.
Yeah.
So
what's amazing is for actual firefighting, it's almost completely useless as well. Wait, you can scale that burning building in 30 seconds? No, Steve, stay on the ground.
No, actually, it is. Speed is of the essence. I mean, you're on a balcony and we can throw a ladder real quick and like
for getting to someone or rescuing someone.
I mean, I can take a 36-foot ladder, extension ladder, and I can, get that thing thrown up just by myself if I had to.
Can you really?
Oh, absolutely. You get it up there and just you drive the foot into the ground,
heave
and
ho,
get some momentum going,
pole vault
and
it
up it goes, and then you just turn it and then pull it back out, and you're
let's see. Let's see if it's possible.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get in there and attack these guys. All right, this is the move right here.
You're gonna have to tell all the guys at the fire department that you're on camera playing a board game based on a firefighter.
Yeah, that's some of these guys will watch this.
Some of them will actually enjoy it, I bet.
Absolutely. And I expect the...
I expect them all to comment and subscribe.
Yep. All right. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
1.
I'm going quick.
I'm going slow. 7.
16.
Let's see what our scouts do. Oh, this is a shuffle, so we're going to shuffle this deck right here.
This is not a shuffle, so we're going to be flipping, and the scout's not doing anything because they don't exist. Smoke Spirit is going to be moving and attacking, +2 attack if the target is occupying hazardous terrain. Interesting. My mechanic wants me in hazardous terrain, and they're now going to be getting a bonus modifier on me because I'm about to go into hazardous terrain.
Yeah.
That's an interesting little debuff to how my system works.
Yeah.
So move 3, this movement must end on difficult terrain. So I'm going to be stepping up here, costs a little bit more to move in, but I'm going to be pausing right there. The reason being, I immediately get an attack 2. Then I get an attack 2 plus a immobilize with a bonus of 2 attack power and an experience if I'm occupying difficult terrain. You see? Is this muddle gone, by the way?
Your muddle, yeah, both our muddles are gone.
Okay, so I'm going to be attacking for a value of 2. What's their total health?
We've got 5 for the standard, and
7.
he's got 4 left.
So I shouldn't...
But the retaliates are going to be coming into effect here.
Theoretically, though, I shouldn't kill him with this attack.
If you kill him, then the retaliate doesn't...
I don't want to kill him with this attack because I want this experience up here.
Well, you occupy difficult terrain now.
Can I reject this fight? Can I not do this attack and just go ahead and jump up to the bog step attack?
Yeah, but you can't just go back to this.
I understand I can't go back, but this is going to be 2. This is already going to be 4. So as long as I don't pull a negative, I will wipe him out and gain that experience.
Okay.
Or should I...
2.
Or should I risk it here?
Well, hold on. How are you... You're going after the elite. He's got 4 hit points left.
Yeah.
You got 2 here.
+2 because I'm in difficult terrain.
So it's 4.
You
got a better than 50-50 shot. And you already took your -2 out.
Let me play it safe. I'm going to do this attack first.
Okay.
I'm going to play it safe. Attack 2. What is this? All enemies adjacent to the target suffer... Oh, it's a 2 times! No, I should have seen that. It's obvious because it's a different... It's slightly
Well, we said we weren't paying attention to that.
No!
So, 4. So it's not an experience. Big deal.
Big deal for you.
So you're going to hit for 4.
Yeah.
And all enemies adjacent to the target suffer 1 damage. So he takes a damage as well.
Yeah.
So this guy is
wiped
now
out.
Wiped out. We're going to put a little gold piece down there. We're off to a good start. This is number 5. So we're going to put that here. We'll get rid of all this. And now...
Yeah, I don't have range.
And then now you have this, but you don't have range, so...
It's a wasted card.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a wasted card. That's a shame.
Man, this is gone now?
Yep, that one comes out. So I'll stick that right here.
Oh, man, and I had such a guaranteed kill already. We both have wasted... we both have wasted 5 coin each.
You know, it's like anything. You know, you start out, you're kind of feeling each other out, feeling out the system, kind of, stretching your legs. We'll hit our stride. All right. So I am going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go, right in his face.
Yep. And I am not on my ladder. I couldn't get to a difficult terrain. Actually, I can... Well, I'm not going to throw my ladder down now because we got to get to that door and open it. So I do not have the... I'm not on my ladder, so it's not ranged. So it's a melee attack 3. I'm not burning any fire because there's none to burn. So I won't get that. But attack 3. And he has got 4 left.
That's not your deck.
Oh, that's not my deck. Well, we got a little spoiler. All right. Attack 3. 4.
Wiped him out. Dropping a coin.
And he doesn't retaliate because he's dead.
Nice.
So
that worked out.
So I'm pretty sure the mechanic is the retaliate happens immediately after the attack.
As long as they're still there, yeah.
Right. All right. We got to get to...
We got to go...
Oh, you know what I did?
We got to go ping that door. What'd you do?
I already failed my battle goal.
What's your battle goal?
My battle goal was have 1 or more monsters present at the beginning of every round during the scenario. We came in here and wiped these guys so fast. So, oh well. I was aggressive. I had one that was fairly easy with 1 check mark, and I probably should have went for it, but I was like...
I took a double check mark too, but I have not failed it yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it one more time, though, just to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Okay, all right, I know what I'm doing.
All right.
I'm committed to it. It's painful.
All right. So now they don't go, so we're going to shuffle this right back in.
I think it's cool that they have battle goals that are like, let your ally die.
Yeah. That's amazing.
I think that's really neat. You know, just be the sole survivor. It's worth 4 check marks, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. Play on your own. Don't move from your starting position. I think that's a really...
Right.
It was 5 check marks. It said stand right wherever you start the game, stay there the whole time.
You know what? I actually did an attack right there, so that would be... I moved this over. So that was actually a +1 on the attack, which didn't matter, but I do gain experience.
So we've got a cycle where we've just got to make it to that door, right? We've got to go and ping and see what's in there.
And these go to my discard.
So theoretically, I kind of want to get rid of some cards that I don't think I'm going to use right now.
Yeah, we got to get to that door. I'm going to try to get to that door very quickly, open it, and if you can get through... Let me see, where was that card at? Yep, right here.
You want me to get through and do some stuff?
If you have some range, I think if I can... I don't know if you have that much movement. I think you do, but... Oh, no, this isn't going to get me there either. I don't have boots. If I have boots of striding, I could get there. Well, yeah.
I can get there. I can open that door.
Go ahead and do that then.
Why don't you try to get through the door? Do you have good movement?
I do not have great movement. Yeah, I'm going to get right up behind you, so you'll be at the door, but I'm going to get behind you. If you go fast, I'll try to go slow.
I'll go fast.
You'll open the door, and then I can pop in some range. Hopefully there's somebody within my... Let's see what I got here.
I can go fast and go stand on that door.
Yep, I do have a little bit of range here. So, yep, all right. All right, I've got my move here. This is... No, ooh. No, I don't want to do that. Give me 1 second. Oh, yeah.
What are you thinking?
All right, I got it. All right, I'm ready.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Flipping again, 9.
51.
I'm so fast.
Yep.
So I'm going to be doing a move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and pop that door open.
We pop the door open, and now we get to read some
more
flavor text. You want to read it?
Either way.
All right, I'll take it. You get the next one. All right. As you march forward, you find smoldering bushes which are slowly burning out. You hear a snarl from a verling on your side, and from the distance hear the shrill cry of one-eyed creatures with burn marks and scorched tentacles wrapping around the remains of a blackened log.
I'm assuming we see them.
We're going to be seeing
I was just thinking, like, it's kind of weird to, imagine this. Mm-hmm. You're walking through a forest, and you hear a cry, and you immediately go, oh, that's a one-eyed creature.
Yeah.
That's a cry that only a one-eyed creature makes.
Right.
A two-eyed creature wouldn't cry like that.
Right, because they're always off to the side. Because it's the only side they see, so they cry off to the side, and you're like, oh, clearly...
No, it's coming directly... It's only left-handed cries.
Yeah, that's something like that.
Yeah.
So we're seeing scorched tentacles wrapping around the remains of a blackened log. The smoke spirit's movement leaves a trail of ashes behind them as they spread out, to the detriment of the diminishing wildlife in the area. You haven't seen anything like them before, but you're not going to let them wreak any more havoc. So, yep, I've got some terrain here. We are going to put this guy here. We have we've now got these right here, which are the deep terrors. Yep, deep terror is what it's called.
Okay.
So
we're going to need...
It's the top left.
We're going to need 3 smoke creatures. We're going to need 1 vermling. Top left. So black means they're not out here.
Black means they're not out there.
Okay, so one standard and 1 gold smoke creature. So gold is here, standard is here. We need 1 gold vermling.
All right.
Up here.
I've got that.
Oh, wait, white is normal?
Yep, white is
Top
normal.
left, sorry. Normal. I'm not good at... Do you want to try this?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Because I'm doing it confidently.
All right, so I'm just going to randomize the numbers here. So we've got up top a normal vermling.
And then we need the
corner.
Yeah, and then we need the deep madness creatures.
We've got this would be right here.
Okay.
We've got
a little stump.
A stump right here, which I have. So we got a stump here. And then we're going to have our fog with the number
2
2
token.
on it right here. So this can stay there just so we know where
There was
the
a fog
door,
there.
that's where the door is.
Okay.
All right.
And then we need our Deep Madness creatures. That's it. Just one of those down here in this far corner.
And that's it.
That's going to be it.
All right. So, all right, hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking at that correctly. Because you put that out there and that out there. So we have 2 of those then.
Yeah.
We have one here, and
one on this other side.
Yep.
I see. I'm not good at seeing things, apparently.
one right there. So there's a lot more here.
So let's go ahead and grab their deck. So we have one Vermling deck. So Smoke Spirit.
And now we're introducing the Deep Terror.
Vermling. And Deep Terror. Do you want to do the cards like just above them here?
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, and I'll just flip them over right on top of itself, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Goes back.
That works.
And
okay,
Deep
and then,
Terrors. We have just base standard, so they have 3 hit points. They have no movement, but they attack for 2.
And we need to flip them all, right?
We will be flipping them. We flipped ours. Yep, we flipped them, and then they jump into the initiative order.
39, 79, and 75.
All right, so 39 is faster than me, so...
Okay, but I need to finish my action.
Yep, you
I
finish
move
your action.
4, then I'm going to loot where I am, which doesn't do anything for me, and then I'm going to go ahead and strengthen myself.
All right.
So I have a strength token.
Yep. And nice and strong right here. There you are. Yeah, just try to remember that it's there. All right. And now we're going to move on to the Smoke Spirit. His move is +0. There's no elites out there, so we're going to start with this guy right here.
Okay.
His movement is 2. He's focused on you, so he'll just go 1, 2. Then he's going to attack. It's a melee attack. He has no one there. Create a hazardous terrain tile in the hex occupied by the target if it contains his target. He's not able to reach it, so he wouldn't create that hazardous terrain.
I'm going to grab a few more pieces of hazardous terrain just so we have some more to put out.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much they were going to be creating. All right, and then it's on to me. So, I am going to move 3, and this movement is unaffected by difficult or hazardous terrain. So, we're coming in, 1, 2, 3, and then I have attack 2, range 3. I was hoping that they would be able to come a little faster than me. I don't have anyone in range, so now I am wasting my coordinated attack. I was hoping to go as slow as I could and let them get up, but they are moving fairly slow. Oh, we never did move this guy. So plus, his movement was 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2.
Still not going to be able to hit us.
One hex away. All right, so that's discarded. Now we're on to the Deep Terror. He's going to attack 0. Neither one of them range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're still at range, and they would have immobilized you. So Deep Terror doesn't do anything this time.
Yeah, they get nasty quick, though.
Yep, we gotta attack them from a distance. Well, they can attack 5. I don't have anything at range. The scouts have some good range here too, and he can't see you and target you.
Attack -1, range 4, target 2. He doesn't have a line on side of you, though.
No. So he gets after you -1 though, so that's good. So he's his attack is 1, so it's just a modifier deck. So let's see what he's got.
Nothing.
Beautiful.
He actually heals me. Isn't that how that works?
If only. So, all right. So you're good. So the Vermling is done, and now we start back at the top.
If you put the cards under, you might hit a shuffle and then you have to cycle them. But if you put them under, well, no, I'm wrong. I was thinking you'll know when you get to the end of the pile because then it'll start popping up face up. But that's
only way
not how
to
it works.
The end of the pile is if
There's always going to be a shuffle.
last.
Yeah, there's always going to be a shuffle.
Well, yeah. There's misses and.
Yeah, no, I'm an idiot.
All right,
that's
right. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Attention to detail.
Yeah.
Pride in all things. Strength and unity. Honor, integrity.
Boy Scout
discipline.
terms?
That's our fire department.
Always be prepared.
Yeah, that's our fire department motto.
If you're going to cuddle, don't tell the scout leader.
Yes. All right. So now we're starting back at the top of the round again.
Yeah, we're going again.
Your strength is still in until the end of your turn.
Yeah,
good on that.
I have to be honest.
This has to shuffle.
I'm in a spot where we went so quick through the first door that I'm concerned I'm going to have to do a refresh phase without having dealt with all these creatures.
I mean, sometimes that happens.
These guys seem like they're going to be moving slow, though.
Nice thing is when you rest, you're last in initiative. So, if as long as you're not closer than I am, they won't target you.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't rest until you absolutely have to. So
yeah, I'm thinking through what my next pile of abilities, what my next pairing is going to have to be, because really this is going to determine the next 2 cycles, and I want to be as effective as possible.
And are you going to be creating any difficult terrain?
Theoretically, I could.
I'm just asking.
Oh, man. Is this considered difficult terrain, or is this considered lava?
That is I believe that's a trap terrain. Let me grab me that.
Deal damage to you.
It is hot coals. I believe that's a trap. I'll just look at the book while you're doing that and verify.
Yeah, man, I'm wondering if we use our stamina potentially.
Yeah, I mean, stamina potion's there to use, so there's really no terrible time to use it.
Because I'm in a position where I'm not going to be able to do ranged attacks, and I'm not going to be able to move very efficiently where we are right now. I can always use a bottom card as just a base move, I suppose, and I could get 2 in, and then potentially do a decent-sized attack. Attack into poison. Step in there, and then the next turn... Oh, man. Alright.
It's hazardous terrain.
Okay.
Which is different than a trap, and I'm trying to find real quick and brush up on hazardous terrain in... So you keep going, and let me just find hazardous terrain in here.
You think it'll be in there?
Yes.
It'll be in the base
No.
Gloomhaven rulebook.
I don't think so. I think hazardous terrain is new to Crimson Scales. I think. Or isn't it?
I don't think so. I think you like brambles and stuff in Gloomhaven, don't you? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, you do have thorns and all that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's thorns.
Man, I'm in a hard spot. I sort of want to spend my stamina potion. I just don't know if now is the right time to do it. We don't lose our stamina potions if we don't spend them, too. So, like, I'd hold on to it from this game to the next scenario.
Absolutely,
so
absolutely.
If I don't need to spend it, it might not be worth getting rid of it. Are you going to be able to move in and do a decent amount of attack? Do you need me to move out of the way?
I don't need you to move out of the way. What I'm trying to find is I do have a plan, and I'm going to try to go rather slow, but you're closer to me and you're squishier, so there's that consideration as well. Hazardous terrain, be a normal. So if you enter hazardous terrain, be a normal or forced movement. Each hex will inflict half the damage of a trap. So right now traps are 2, so it do 1 damage to you.
I'm going to go really slow.
All right. I had this, and I was going to do...
Unless do you specifically want some difficult terrain right where I'm standing? It doesn't help you if it's right where I'm standing. I need to move
Actually,
out of the way
it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be terrible.
Where I am?
Anywhere that you create, fairly close, like adjacent to you or where you are, it's going to help.
Okay.
So, obviously, what I would prefer that you do is move, create some hazardous terrain, and then I'll try to get to it and utilize it.
If I do that, I will be wasting an attack.
Right.
Do you want... I can make difficult terrain anywhere in those front 2 rows that you'd like. But I'll be wasting an attack to do that.
This is where it's challenging for me, because for me to get onto my ladder, it's considered difficult terrain, so it costs 2 movement. So it's like I can create it on the difficult terrain.
You could also make it here.
Right, but then I would need a move 4 to get on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's what I'm finding to be the challenge here.
Yeah, so it's not as simple as you had originally assumed.
Yeah, it did seem like very, very simple, but now I'm like, well, 1, 2, yeah, it's still 3, 4. But now I'm wishing I had bought the Boots of Strider. Give myself a +2 movement.
I'm going really slow.
You're
I
going
kind
really
of
slow.
want one of them to be next to me by the time I act.
Okay.
Because I
don't want you to take all the damage, so...
I don't have a good ranged attack anymore. I spent those early on, and so I'm in a spot now where I need them to come to me, and I don't want to go forward too fast because I'm worried about the deep madness or the deep terrors being able to reach me with that range of 5.
Right.
I think they're going to stay back here. I don't think they're moving because they're wrapped around that log. I think we're going to have to rush them and knock them out, but we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it after we've refreshed.
Right.
So, and their range of 5, they have basically a security zone all the way up to that limit.
You don't have any negative things on you right now?
I have my strengthen, actually. I have a positive modifier right now.
Alright, you have a positive modifier. Alright. So I have that, and then I can... Alright, I'm going to try to go after them.
You got it figured out?
Yeah, I think I've got something figured out. I don't know that it's ideal, but it's going to be better than nothing. Well, yeah, I just can't. I want to go slow. I want to go as slow as I can.
One of the great things, like, for those of you that play Gloomhaven and love Gloomhaven, I'm always impressed. Well, you have to remember, this is a fan-made scenario.
Right.
It feels like we're playing Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
Either way, I've always been impressed with just how tight this engine ends up feeling and ends up being. The fact that we're sitting here and we're like crunching on cards and crunching on the math of it all. I don't know. I should do more research on how they actually went through the process of designing it, but it really is like a beautifully elegant and very well balanced.
I mean, for
engine.
years that Isaac Childress developed this, he had a blog that he was blogging.
Did he really?
A lot of that thought process and all the different various iterations that he went through as he developed this game. He was putting it all out there in a blog. It was really cool.
Cool. All right, what are you using? Let's see.
I'm gonna combat medic with a 61 initiative and light irons.
Okay, I ended up playing a 89 and an 18. I still could have gone super fast, but the reason I played this is because I want them to move close to me, and I want to use this Poison 2 to absolutely annihilate one of them and start completing one of my core objectives. I always have a tendency of getting heavily distracted by side quests. Pick up coins, go for the treasure, complete whatever weird little random objective they've given you. It's my weakness. I like the extra prizes. All right,
let's flip the enemy attacks over. We've got Deep Terror. He's going to attack -1, target all adjacent enemies, and then his attack with a range 4 and wound. So if we get within 4, we're going to be taking some damage here. The scouts are going to move a little bit bonus movement, and they're just going to be looting. They're just going to be scooping up some gold there.
I want them next to me.
And then the Smoke Spirit is going to move and then attack
-0.
-1, but there's a range in there, and they're going to pull us into the room. So
they're pulling us closer to these guys. That's the cycle. And they're on a 21, so they're going to be going first.
Yep, they're
the
first.
only one. Everyone's going before me.
All right, so in elite it doesn't exist, so we're going standard number 2. His movement is a 2, so he's going to go 1, 2 right towards you.
Range of 2, so he's within
range of 2, and then he's going to
pull by 1.
Attack -1, so it's a 2.
-1. A 1 damage.
So 1 damage.
Okay.
And he pulls you. Now you can choose. You want to pull here or here? Which way would you like him to pull you?
I kind of want to be pulled into the middle. I want people next to me. I've got an attack here with a target of 2 if I wanted to use it, and then I've got an attack here with a poison of 2 if I wanted to use it. Both of them are great.
And this guy right here is not going to have to move because you're already in his range of 2.
Oh, he's going to pull me forward. Is that going to put me in line of the deep madness?
1, 2, 3, 4. No, you'll still be farther.
I'll still be okay?
Yep.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
So he's going to attack you for a 2 more damage.
Okay.
And you get pulled further in.
Oh, not preferable.
I know. We don't want the... I mean, I'm supposed to be the one that takes the...
This is okay, though. I'm set up for this. This is what I was planning on.
And that's going to be a shuffle. So when this is done, we're going to shuffle all this in. So let me just put this other one that needs to get shuffled in.
Okay.
Right there. Now we move on to...
He's going to be moving...
No, sorry. That was him.
Yep.
So now we're over here. Move +1.
Move,
so he's
jump,
going to see
loot.
you. He's going to move the one, to be next to you.
If there's anything to pick up, he will pick it up.
And there's nothing to pick up, so he's done. And now we come to me.
Yeah.
All right, because you were going on an 89?
Yep.
All right, so now it's on to me. I am going to...
You could throw me that heal 3.
Yeah, I could, but I'm using the move to get in. 1, 2...
You're not within range.
1, 2, and then create a ladder there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Because you could use the move.
Ideally, I was going to come here.
So you could use the move here and pop a heal 3 for me.
All right.
You don't have to.
Right. I'm going to come right here, though. I mean, you're already strengthened, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
All right.
So that wouldn't help me.
I mean, I wouldn't get any attack in at all then if I did that. So at least this gives me a way to attack.
Okay.
So I'm going to come in here. 1, 2. I'm going to create my ladder in anticipation of being able to do this next turn. Right here. So that's where I'm going on my next round because I don't have enough movement to get up in there. And then remove 1 negative condition from 1 adjacent ally. You don't have one and you're not adjacent to me anyway. And then I'm going to attack 2 and I get a pattern there, but only one guy's in that pattern. And if you were in that pattern, then I would be able to strengthen you. You're already strengthened, so it doesn't matter. So attack 2, attack 1. So 1 damage.
Going to number 2 there.
That's this guy right here, so he's going to retaliate on me, and I'm going to take a damage.
That's rude.
Yep, so we just basically traded equal punches on that one. That's number 2. All right, so that's it on my turn.
Deep Terrors are going to be going.
And the Deep Terror is attack -1, adjacent range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody's in range, so nothing's going to happen.
These guys are scary. The Deep Terrors are going to be a problem.
Yeah, we're going to have to rush them.
We need to shuffle this deck.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and go now. Now, I had 2 different options planned here. I could create difficult terrain and add a poison effect to one creature, or I could actually buff you pretty substantially. Although I'm not seeing them do poison, I think we still might see that pop up eventually. And here I could do an attack of 2, target 2, add +1 attack, and muddle if the target occupies difficult terrain. None of them occupy difficult terrain, but an attack power of 2 with a strengthened. Does this apply to 1 attack or to all the attacks?
It's until the end of your next turn.
So this would, I think that's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I'm going to start with the mudslide here. Attack of 2. The question is, who do I want to target? I kind of want to get some characters off the board. I'm thinking the Vermilion Scout is going to be my first target here.
He's only got 2 hit points.
And I draw 2 cards and take the best?
Yep.
Okay, -1. -1.
So, you did...
did 1 damage.
Oh, you needed to do 2.
That's so disappointing.
So, that is very disappointing. Alright.
Okay.
So, the Vermilion Scout.
And let's go ahead and target... They have a health of 5, so I think I want to target... I'm going to target the one... I'm going to target the one you've already wounded.
Okay.
Try to guarantee a hit. Okay, so flipping 1 and flipping 2. What is this? This is my special card?
Yep, that's a special card, so it's automatically a 4, because you have 2, so times 2 is 4.
Okay.
And you also can heal within range of 2. You can target yourself.
I'm going to target myself on that.
Yep.
I need a heal too. That is...
And then that comes out.
He's gone.
So 4 damage, so yeah, that's on top of
And he doesn't retaliate.
So he doesn't retaliate.
Yes.
So that was clutch.
Yes. All right, that was good. At least one of them is off the board. The other one really should be off the board.
Let's drop this down in there. So
I like the giving tree.
Yeah. All right. Now we can move on to the next round, right?
Yeah, we're doing okay.
So your strength is gone. End of the, you're just... You gotta do, cardio can help maintain your strength.
I'd hold on to it, but I'm just not strong enough.
Yeah,
you got the joke.
good
in there
cardio.
earlier than me. I was working on it. Got ahead of me on that one.
All right. I have 2 cards left, so I know which 2 cards I'm playing.
Yeah. We're going to the end of our hand, right?
Yep.
We're just gonna play it
the
through.
cleanup that we have that we need to do? I don't think so.
No, I'm just saying we're gonna play it through. Then we're gonna have to do a controlled discard or a random discard.
Yep.
Which I don't love either.
Well, all right. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on a 12.
I'm going on an 11.
All right. So, you go first.
So did I get any experience from this? Hey, I didn't give you this card. Sorry, we didn't finish this.
Oh.
That was 1 experience. Where do I mark experience?
That's right here.
Okay, so I gained 1 experience from that card.
Yep.
And then I gain 2 experience from this card. If you want to read the bottom of this card, it's pretty darn cool.
Okay. Place this card in one adjacent ally's active area. I wasn't adjacent to you.
Oh no.
And treat it as if they own the card. Anytime you would gain poison, perform heal. So
I'll just use it for the move,
you could
will
move too.
Yeah, I'll just use it for the move, and I won't. I'll pretend as if I never used it.
Okay. So because you were the last one to act.
I don't get the experience.
If you wanted to, you got the 1 from the first card, right?
Yeah, I got 1 from the first card.
You could end your turn right here and pick up that gold if you wanted.
I like standing next to these guys. I'm going to be able to do some damage to them. I'm going to stick where I am.
All right. Unselfish. I love it.
I'm going to stick where I am.
All right. Deep Terror. Going on a 75.
Scout on a 79. And Smoke Spirit on a 45. Do you think you're going to be handling that Smoke Spirit?
Let's see here.
And how far is the Deep Terror going to be attacking us? He's got a range of 3 this time. Okay.
Alright, I am... Man, I don't have my cards. The ladder isn't even going to be useful to me.
No?
No, all my cards that use the ladder are gone.
No, move on to that coin and just
kill I already did this. This was... Because I attacked again, so I forgot to... This is gone. Oh, which means that there was an extra damage when I did attack too.
That's alright. I'm going the quickest.
Yeah. Do you want me to put that damage? Because that card right there added 1 more damage to...
But he's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I murdered him.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm going to go first. I think I am going to go ahead and do attack on the Smoke Spirit. We're looking for 5 damage, and it's only going to be my modifiers.
Yeah.
But there's a good chance
it does retaliate each one of those attacks.
That's a problem.
So you could start with the Vermling. He's only got 1 hit point, and the way you draw,
sure,
you know.
All right. So we'll start with the Vermling. Attack 1, Vermling, plus 0, nothing. Attack 2, Vermling, plus 0, plus 1.
He's done.
He's gone.
All right.
Now we'll do the Smoke Spirit for the 3rd attack on this card. Modifier, plus 0. He is going to retaliate, which is going to hit me for 1.
He's 1.
So I have 4 health left. Then over here, I've got an attack and a wound 2 that I'm putting onto him. Attack value of 1, flipping plus 0. So 1 damage for him, a wound 2. So at the end of his, or at the start of his turn, he's going to take 2 more damage. So if you're able to get 2 more damage on him yourself, he will
here's
expire.
2. Why don't we put this right here? I like him.
I like him on the board as well. Until the board gets too crowded,
right.
I find it a little bit easier to have him up there on the table. Okay?
All right, so... I am going to now... I don't have any fire to consume, but I can add +1 up. So move 2. This movement must end adjacent to an ally. So I'm just going to move the 1 right here.
Gonna grab the coin?
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my ladder, because it ended up not
Oh,
being useful.
no.
Just in case.
I love that you're like, this ladder mechanic's going to be simple.
It's amazingly simple. Not as much. All right. And then attack 2. So a 2. What we need to do is start poisoning these guys. And if we can wound these guys, that would be awesome too. All right, so I added 1 damage. That's right here. 1 damage to this guy right here. So 1 more. So he's got
4. You got anything else you could do to him?
Now I come down here, move 3. If I open a door, so 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to get to that, but I can move closer to 1, 2.
They're going to hit you.
I know that, but we got to get there eventually.
No, don't move in there. Go get that other coin. Do something. Don't move.
All right.
Do not. These guys are ruthless, and we've got 1 whole turn of refreshing right now.
Yeah.
Are you doing a controlled refresh, or are you doing a random refresh?
I might do a controlled.
I'm thinking of the same thing.
Yeah. So stay back. Yeah.
Staying back is. They have had 1 card, by the way, that can hit the row we're in now. I mean, it's not. We might still get pummeled.
We might. All right. So now it is. Both of us are done.
Yeah.
So I didn't use any lost cards in that first round. So this next time around,
they need to go now.
I'm going to use a few of my lost.
Smoke Spirit. Move +1. Create a hazardous terrain tile in a hex the Smoke Spirit is occupying if it contains no overlay tiles. So they're going to make a Nice little hazardous terrain tile where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Don't worry about it.
Hazardous would be... Let's use this for hazardous because it's orange. Because hazardous and difficult are different things.
Different? Okay. Okay. Were they making hazardous before when I was standing in it?
No, I think that was a... I thought that was difficult.
We could be wrong. Either way.
It could be.
No problem.
I'm sure there's comments that told us our error.
Yeah, probably. Attack, -1. Target all adjacent enemies. So they would actually have wanted to move over to the side.
No, because if they don't move, they can attack you now.
They won't move to prioritize their attack?
Unless it's a multiple target attack, then
Gotcha.
they would move to maximize their targets.
But because this is just anyone adjacent, it's not a multiple target?
Correct. It's a melee attack. He's already in melee range. Monsters are lazy. They're not going to...
Draw for him. Have him hit me.
All right. So, attack. His attack is a 2, so it's -1 is a 1. 1 damage.
No problem. No problem. We're only to half health.
Ooh.
Don't worry about it. And our deep terrors are going to miss again.
Yep. And the scouts are gone, so we
Scouts
can just
are gone.
put that away.
All right.
We'll just put that down here.
Let's walk through our refresh.
All right. You don't have any conditions. I don't have any conditions. He's got wound. Did he go this round? After you went? He did, right?
Yeah.
So he would have
2 damage.
2 damage. And that is right here. So he's at
This comes
4
off
damage.
now or this stays on?
No, he keeps it until he heals.
Okay.
So he's at 4 damage. So if
He's
yeah, he'll die
Start
at
of
the
his
start
turn.
of his next turn.
He's dead.
He's going to die.
It's a perfect time for us to refresh.
Yep. So I'm gonna long rest, which gives you 2 heal.
Okay. Go back up to 5. We get rid of how many cards?
1 targeted card. You get to pick the card that is lost. So
Man.
it's a tough decision.
You know, I think I'm gonna do. I don't like summons.
Yeah, summons
like
are-
them.
I'm not a big fan of the summons.
So
it just adds so much. They're very useful, and
Don't get me wrong,
but they're tactically they're much more challenging to play.
I don't like them. So I'm going to do I'm going to get rid of my my Lashing Vines. This is my summon card. It is the attack 3 card, which I found to be a little ineffective as well. So I'm gonna get rid of this card.
I should just get rid of my heal. Nobody here needs healing, right? I am getting rid of...
Yeah, do it, big boy.
No, I want to keep you around. I think it would be...
If we lose scenario 2, does that count as finishing the campaign?
If we lose the very first scenario we play on
That counts as finishing the campaign, right?
I think so.
We did it. We wrapped.
Right. I mean,
Thanks for watching.
It's an entire adventure.
Yeah, we told the whole story.
And each time you tell it, it becomes more and more amazing.
Yeah, it's just this is a 13-episode series of only episode 1.
Yep.
Hi, welcome back to Quackalope. We're still struggling to beat episode 1. We're not quitters though, so we're not going to fail forward.
Yep. All right. I got rid of my 1 card. I got rid of Fire Whirl. I just feel like I don't have enough enemies here to justify that big AoE attack, so
Sure.
that's the one I got rid
You
of.
walk into this room, it's 18 guys all huddled.
Yeah,
in a
we'll
circle.
see. It might end up being that
Yeah,
way.
it's just a brunch.
All right.
We're showing up to the local AA meeting. Like, it's good. You know, we're living our life.
Our best life. All right, so now we're at the top. We're going to...
We got to choose our cards.
Yep.
Or no, we don't got to choose our cards. We're going 99.
Yeah, we're going
We're
to
not doing anything. They're flipping. Dead on arrival. He doesn't exist already.
Yep. So
He's
this is
DOA.
done.
Out of here.
Coin. Toss a coin to your witcher. All right.
Do these decks reshuffle when a new troop comes out? Like when a new unit comes out, do they reshuffle?
No.
They always stay
Yep.
cycled?
It just
Okay.
just like they never left.
Until they hit. Yep.
Yep. Only time we reshuffle is when the reshuffle icon occurs.
Deep Madness.
Well, this guy
range.
doesn't draw at all. So
Nope.
that's
I said that. We're in trouble. It's okay though.
All right. Ooh, range 6. Summon normal deep terror in a hex adjacent to the target. So, oh, oh,
That's a problem.
oh.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it is. All right. Well. Ouch! 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 Ouch!
All right. So what's gonna happen? You want to walk us? You want to walk us through this?
Yes. So the enemy that we are most afraid of right now that has a heavy hit, and we've so far not touched it at all, this Deep Terror, has deeply terrified us by spawning 2 more deep terrors right behind us, meaning no matter where we are going to be within their range. And
Yeah, you know how you think to yourself, like, we're good, we've got it. We're playing the game, nothing can go wrong. We've just done a really good tactical refresh. Guy died, like, you know, we were safe. We should have rushed him.
Yeah.
You're right, we should have rushed them.
This is not even a refresh
It's
card.
not anything. No. It's
so we
just,
still gotta do the attack.
It's just spawning.
Okay. They attack 2.
Oh, this is a problem.
Yeah.
This is a real problem.
It is.
Okay. Alright, let's see what happens.
Alright. There are only 3 hit points, so if we can just hit them...
But they might just spread.
And we need to... If you could poisoning them.
Like they might
wounding
just
them,
spread like a
poisoning them.
wildfire.
Right. We could wound them and leave them here. If we can wound, like...
Go through the door.
Yeah, because they'll just eventually die off.
Prick them a little bit, like you know, cutting bark on a tree.
You know, I mean...
You know, I carve my name into it, 15 years later the tree dies. Like,
Right.
it's a long-term damage.
I'm not leaving any tourniquets behind.
Yeah.
They're just going to bleed out.
It's kind of a fun game. You know, when teenagers carve hearts into it, it's like a riddle of, like, will the tree die because the damage I've done to the bark,
Or will I die?
my relationship, or the relationship that I carved in first. Like, which one's the, you know, joke's on them. It's always the relationship first. Trees are hardy.
All right. Let's get these attacks out of the way.
Let's do it.
This guy, he's going to attack... We're saying he's attacked me because he's a tie. So, he's attacking me. And it's going to be 2 minus 2, so it's 0, 0. The next guy attacks, and 1, 2, 3,
On to me.
4.
A little bit closer.
So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's you. 0. So, that was nice.
And the ones behind us?
No, they
Because they
because
just
technically
spawned.
they just spawned after that. So we kind of did that out of order.
Now
but
they're
it's okay.
summoned, so we won't drop coins for them, right?
Right.
Okay.
So we gotta just pay attention to that. All right. Now we have a whole refresh of cards.
Multi-target attack is what we're looking for. You want me to rush... If I could probably rush forward and get...
I'm gonna try to see if what I have that can target multiple.
Okay.
Or do you want to heal first? Do you want to? Or you're
I'm
not
okay.
doing-
I'm
you're
doing okay. The 2 refresh was actually pretty good for me.
Yeah. All right. Do I have anything that targets? Oh, you know the card that I got rid of. Now I'm seeing the errors in my ways. My AOE attack, although it's a lost card, that probably wouldn't have been a good spot. But I don't have a lot that. I don't have anything that targets multiple. Let me look at my bottom actions, just to verify. And I don't have anything that targets multiple.
I can take care of the 2 behind us. You want to
Both
run?
of them?
Yeah, I can get
Okay.
both of them. You want to run forward at the next 2?
Yes, I do, actually. I'm going to go get one of those guys and just knock the crap out of them. Well, Jason, okay, it'd have to be... Oh, yeah. All right, so if I do this... Well, that's a move 5. I don't want to waste a move 5 on that. You don't have any negative conditions, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, well, I may still do this anyways. Let me get in here. What I'm looking for is...
I'm going quick, and I think I can get a pop on both of those
I need
guys.
range 4 if I'm going to get... I'm trying to find a way to get on my ladder. My ranges are all 3. They're 4 from where I can...
Just forget about the ladder.
It's important. It's like, I've never got a chance. I want to use it.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in. Yeah, I'm just going to have to move a little further than I wanted. All right, then. I guess we're just going to back up again. What's the range? I don't know.
It's like a firefighter being like, I gotta go out of town. I have to go out of town for this? What do you mean it's in the suburbs?
Well, that's where I work, actually.
You work in the suburbs?
We mostly do lift assist.
Hey, what do you mean it's in the city? Yeah, you guys do a lot more than fighting fires.
Oh, absolutely. Most of what we do isn't fighting, especially in the suburbs. Like,
Yeah.
city of Detroit, those guys, those are the real smoke.
They're
eaters.
heroes.
Those guys, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
just like, New York, Chicago, Phoenix. Those are like,
Different level of risk, different level of
different level of
insanity.
everything.
Yeah.
Different level of everything. There's 60 applications for 5 spots.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing what those guys do, and So, all the credit to those guys. But, even we have 60,000 people in our community. So we have 5 stations. We have 100 and some firefighters.
Yeah, but you're doing more like at the door with people, medical emergency.
Yep, middle to upper middle class, community. So not a lot, although this year we've had fire after, I've been on 7 fires, inside 7 fires.
This year alone?
Yep, well, one of them I pumped, because most of the time I'm an engineer operator now, but, I still, if I'm not the truck that's pumping, then
it's wild.
Yeah, we get in there and we fight them. So this year, for some reason, the houses are burning. I don't understand why.
You guys started how many?
So far, I haven't started any. Although there's one guy, we have an investigation, and I've seen him every one of those fires he's there, and I'm like, dude, I swear to God, because I'm becoming known this year as dude, I don't want to work with you. Every day. It's fun, fire's fun until it's all right, seriously,
he's been on call. He's been on call for each one.
Right. So he's like, we're going to have to investigate you now.
Yeah.
So I'm just, regular backdraft guy here. All right, now let me pick my cards.
In rural America, my dad was a volunteer firefighter when he was when we lived in Wilmore, Kentucky. He loved it. He loved doing it, but it wasn't firefighting really. I don't even know how many fires he's been to. He did get a Kentucky Colonel Award, which is the highest award awarded to a citizen.
Nice.
By pulling before he was in service, he pulled over to a burning truck and got a guy out, pulled a guy out, saved his life,
nice.
Within minutes of it going up in flames and blowing up or whatever. But what I was going to say is his biggest role in rural America, rural Kentucky, was mostly crashes, mostly car crashes and accidents. That was where he showed up more often than not.
Yep.
So when I got a motorcycle, he was not happy.
Yeah, we literally, this is, I don't want to get too dark, but just this Sunday, I wasn't on for this, but just past Sunday, we had a fatal motorcycle accident in our community. So, there's no helmet law in Michigan anymore. So a lot of guys like to get out there, and I understand it. It's,
they're fun.
It's fun.
They're so fun.
All the wind in my hair.
They're fun, but they're fun and stupid.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of when you wear the assless chaps though, you got a lot of hair that wind can blow through.
Only you would know that.
All right, what are we doing?
All right, flip over for your initiative.
Yeah.
You walked into it. You started that. 18. Don't expect me not 18. To lean into it.
Hey, they know I think you're cute.
All right, so I'm going on a 19. You're going on 18.
There's no smoke spirit. It's just
60.
Just the dark tier.
So we're not going to line up for them.
No more.
Oh yeah, no scouts.
That's it.
Yep. I just want to flip cards.
I see that. So let me go ahead and do my shift and move.
Yep.
So I'm going to move. I've got a move of 3, but I'm just going to pop backwards right here. Mm-hmm. I've got a heal of 3, a range of 1, and then how does that poison apply?
It would. So you're going to.
I would heal and poison the person I'm healing. I think so. I'm very sure it is.
All right.
Because you have to remember, I have that card that debuffs poison.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Huh.
Isn't that cool?
So you could heal me and
I'm
poison
going
me.
to.
You're going to heal me and poison me. Okay.
I'm going to heal you for 3. Can you use 3 health?
No, I'm at full health right now.
Oh, you're at full. Okay. Then I'm just going to use this for the bottom move. I'll move 2. Okay. I don't need the heal. I'm 1 away from full health.
Okay.
But that mechanic I think is really neat, because if I give you my card, then this becomes a heal of 4.
Oh.
But if I don't give you my card, I'm poisoning you. It's
okay.
a really cool little fidgety thing.
I'm like, are you trying to help me with that toxic neurotoxin?
Ectoplasm, that's what it's called. Attack 2, target 2, add +1 attack, and muddle if the target is on difficult terrain, which they're not on difficult terrain, which is fine, but I have an attack 2, a target of 2.
Right.
So I get a hit on both of them, and hopefully...
Right. So you're going to go this guy first?
That guy first.
All right.
They're vulnerable, they've got a 3 health. Okay, 2 damage to him.
2 damage to him. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, he's dead.
Nope, we've already killed him. You're looking at the wrong card.
I'm looking at the wrong card. This guy's dead.
Yeah, just put your health next to you there.
All right.
And put 2 health on him.
Yep.
And number
9, which we're gonna call 6.
It's gonna be 2 damage as well.
Right.
So I didn't kill either of them, which is disappointing.
Yeah. Hopefully, the next round they don't start spawning again. All right. So I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to attack 3, range 3. And I'm not on my ladder because, once again, I can't create you know.
You can put it right where you're standing. You're
No,
against
it's not. Oh, I'm against a wall.
Yeah,
These
you're
are
on a
against a wall. Oh! Yeah!
How much does it cost to move onto it, though?
No.
It's difficult terrain. It takes 2 to move onto.
Oh, I have to do it in adjacent text. Oh, I have an extra move. So I was here. 1.
Put ladder.
I was here. Right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Where was I? I think I was
right there.
I was right there. So 1, put the ladder. 2, 3. I had a move 4 anyway, so I know I had enough moves. Now I'm on my ladder.
You're welcome.
It's not going to matter, but I am on my ladder.
I did it. We did it.
Attack 3, range 3. If you are on your ladder, you may perform Strengthen, affect 1 adjacent ally. I don't have those, so that doesn't affect. But I do
You
get
don't have
one.
what? Allies or adjacent allies?
I don't know. You're over there trying to poison me. Milestone. Do you want me to mark on the card?
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so
You want a pen or you want to just use a pencil?
just a pencil. That way, if you ever want to, reset, you can. All right, so I ended my turn on my ladder. So
I'll just order another copy of it.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you were telling me to get like 7 copies of a game earlier.
Rove.
Yeah.
Particularly.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's an investment.
I'll just, because, they're so wildly available.
I mean,
You're definitely not currently scribbling.
I do wish I had 7 copies of this game now.
You're definitely not currently scribbling on a extremely rare, hard to get, selling for like $800 a pop.
Yep.
Expansion.
So
because there's less numbers of this than there are of the actual full
Yeah.
printing as well.
Yeah, I know.
So
All right.
yeah, just
so,
write on it. Don't worry about it.
No, I mean it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You want the pen? I can go get the pen.
We'll go get the pen.
Red magic marker. All right. Move. Attack 3. Let me pull my modifier. 3.
I'm panic erasing.
4. He is dead. Deep tear. This guy.
Oh wow.
So you want the job done? Call your local friendly firefighter,
They'll murder
and
plants for you.
They'll, we'll get whatever
You'll do
needs
a
to be
lot
done,
of
we're gonna
stuff.
get-
Yeah,
we're
you'll
gonna
handle
get
it.
done. Right? We need to protect. Although that's more of a, it's more of a police thing. As far as
Murdering plants. Violent murder.
Violently
yeah.
protecting people.
Yeah.
That's usually brothers and sisters in blue.
Protect you with my gun.
Sometimes that's necessary.
And
always
I come from Richmond, Kentucky. They train some of the best cops in the entire world there.
Actually, you know what?
I got all the respect in the world for
Yeah,
them.
our PD has a great relationship with the community, and as far as I've ever seen on scene anywhere, they've been respectful of the public.
The problem is when you get one bad apple, they have authority and they have power to really make.
And then there's
a mess.
YouTube videos, and then YouTube videos on top of the YouTube videos,
Yeah.
and it starts seeming like.
But
it's
no
common.
one wants to do their job.
Right.
No one wants to do that job.
Yep. I wouldn't want. I tell them all the time. They come in and use our bathrooms. I'm like, you guys picked the wrong box in the application. We're in here cooking dinner, and they're out there sitting in the car going on domestic violence.
Everyone wants to be a firefighter. No one wants to be a cop.
All right. Where are we at?
Well, I was suffering.
You did your action.
Yeah, they're going
I
to
did my
attack me.
action, and now it's the deep tear. Attack 0, pierce. So these guys right here of 1. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does not hit you. This guy will hit you, and this guy will hit you though.
Hey,
Both
did
of
they hit their friends?
No, unfortunately, their own allies. Nah. So we'll start with this guy hits you for 0 plus 0, which is good.
What?
And then
No,
the other
what's
guy-
their base attack? Their base attack 0?
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, sorry, 2. They hit you for 2.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, that's exciting, but not accurate.
Nope, not accurate. So 2, and a miss. All right.
I've only got 3 health left. I am not crunchy.
Yep, and this is the end of the round. So, and this guy can't get me, so he can only go that way or this way.
He's got no angle.
We'll shuffle this in.
Oh man, and this deck's got to shuffle as
Yep.
well. I think I'm gonna have to do an attack on each side right now. Do I've got that? Yeah, I think I've got that option. Ooh, that's perfect. So that and... Yeah, I should be able to take out both of these guys.
Both those guys, so I just got to get this guy over here.
Yeah.
I'm on my ladder, so... But my range is just not that good.
Okay.
You know,
I'm going quick. I should be able to wipe them both out.
I stayed over here so that this guy wouldn't be able to reach me. And I didn't really pay attention to what it was, because if I had come here, I wouldn't even have to move.
You would have been hurt by the hazardous terrain there.
No, because if I put my ladder on it, I don't get hit by the hazard terrain underneath it.
That's true. You're bad at the game.
Yeah, I'm bad at the game.
I don't know what you...
I can pick up my ladder, and then 1, 2... I would need... Ooh, no. 1, 2, 3... Ah! I've got it. I've got it. This is going to work. And... Let me find now... 1, 2... So I need at least a move 3, which I've got right here.
I'm just going to do the, like, really cool stand-up, like, walk around, like I'm pacing. Definitely don't glance at the overhead camera shots to make sure the batteries are still working, cards are still recording. Freak out a little bit because I can't see the light, then see the light, be reassured that we're definitely still filming a video.
All right. I've got it.
It was subtle. No one noticed, right?
No, I don't.
You know the funny thing is, when I edit these gameplay videos, I cut out when I'm like I try to avoid looking up at the cameras to like check the camera angles and stuff. Like I'll trim around those, and then in gameplay videos like this, my subtle approach is just like talking about it. How do you hide it? In plain sight.
That's right.
All right, let's go.
All right, initiative.
Boom.
22.
11. I'm
Deep
so
terror.
fast.
75.
So fast.
I think we're always going to be going ahead of them. Although there's a lot of times we haven't really been doing it where you want to go.
That's totally not on the camera.
Oh.
All right.
I slipped into my normal.
I know. Okay, so my approach is I have an immobilize and a wound, range 2. I'm going to go ahead and use that. So I want to hit this guy right here.
All right.
Immobilize and a wound. So at the start of his turn, he will die. We can go ahead and theoretically pull him off.
Okay. That which will,
I'm saying
yeah.
like that's, and then I've got an attack 1, a poison 2, onto and a experience point onto this guy next to me. As long as I don't get. Okay.
So 2.
This guy gets knocked out.
Yep. So he already had some damage in there. So boom.
And,
well, wait. You did 2 damage to him?
Yeah.
He's
he's
out of
3.
He's 3. Okay.
And then this guy has 1 wound, which means at the start of his turn he
Correct.
will also die.
All right.
And
good.
I gain 1 experience point for that. So
All
I've
right.
handled both of them.
And then I am going to move 3. 1. I'm going to pick up my ladder. Move. Put that here. And then use my other 2, 3 movement to get up on top of this on my ladder. Which, this stuff is beautiful, but it doesn't quite work for that purpose.
All right. Calm down. Calm down.
And then I'm going to... So that was this ability. Then on top of this card, attack 2, range 3, which is that other deep terror. And if I'm on my ladder, place a character token on the target. All allies gain advantage on all their attacks targeting that enemy this round. That won't affect anything because you already went.
I did it.
But, okay. That's amazing. So I just hope I have to kill him. So I need a plus modifier. Attack 2.
It's going to fall in no time.
Attack 2. instead of +1, I got a -1. Wah. Oh wait, no, yeah, wah wah wah.
I did my job.
I didn't do.
You have anything you want to say for yourself?
I'm gonna do my job next round.
I did my job twice. Look at that balancing act.
All right, so 1 damage. Unfortunately, on that meat terror.
What's your opinion on all the people that are like, Gloomhaven's awesome because it doesn't have dice?
I think great games have dice and great games don't have dice, but
You realize this is dice.
it's effectively that's what it is. But
This is dice.
I understand what you're saying.
A diceless board.
But
That's dice. That's a random number generator.
I mean, but what's nice is it's a random generator. But what's nice is so this starts out as a 20-sided dice, 20 cards, right?
yeah.
And so it's a 20-sided dice
Yeah,
effectively.
yeah.
But then you can modify it.
Oh, they're super cool, customizable, unique dice. They're like the fanciest dice you've ever
You're
had.
just
I
upset
agree.
You can't put them in your mouth.
God. You're right. You got me. All right, what are we doing?
All right, so now the deep tears go, and it starts with this one. His wound 2. Was that what it was? Wound 2.
Wound 1.
Wound 1. Whatever. He dies. He doesn't come out of coin because he's a summon, so he is gone. And so we get rid of his damage. And then this guy, attack 0, poison, and then he's got a range attack of 5. So he's going to come after me with that one and immobilize me. The attack is -1, so his attack is a 2. -1 is 1, so 1 damage. Alright, so that's that. And then I'm immobilized. Let's go ahead and get that out of there. So I am immobilized. And that's it. So he's done. Now we move on to the next round.
Okay. I'm going through that door.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Unless you want to do a refresh or something before we get there. I mean,
No, I don't think we should. We got to get through that door and start getting those guys taken care of.
Yeah,
you don't have any invisibility in your character, do you?
I don't. I actually invisibility is one of my favorite mechanics, and I don't have any invisibility.
Open a door, pop on invisibility, and survey the situation. It's such a wonderful move. All right. I need to take this guy down. It's only 2 hit points I got to hit him for. This thing is gone.
I'm going to go slow, though, so that you can maybe like deal and figure stuff out.
All right. So are you going to open the door and potentially attack what's in there?
I'm going to poison what's in there, but I'm going to go really slow. So like we should get a turn after I've opened the door to react.
Okay. So I might just do this one here since I'm already mobilized. I'm not going to want to move. I need a range, and I have this. Okay. Yep. Oh, perfect. That's the card I should have used last time, although I drew a -1. All right, and I'll just go relatively slow. Well, you're going to go pretty fast anyway, so.
75, 76, and 64.
Oh, you're going actually slow.
I told you I was going slow.
That's very. Oh yeah, you are either very fast or very slow. All right, so somehow my 64 is first.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop this down, and the next 3 attacks performed by you or an ally add +1 attack when adjacent to an ally.
Cool.
So that's not going to take effect now, but I figured while I'm immobilized, why not pop that out? And then attack 3, add range 3 if you are on your ladder. Ding! Oh, I ended my turn on that one. That was another one.
Okay, just right on. Just do that.
Yeah. I mean,
really get it in there.
It's yeah.
Really mark it.
Feels good. You know how many people are stressed out about that? I used to not be able to do stuff like that.
Really?
Like absolutely no way possible. I was like, I will never affect. Like, even, like, the removable stickers for original Gloomhaven and all the removable stickers, because I'm like, I can't possibly put a sticker on there that's never going to... And I realized, wait a second. One, am I ever really going to peel all the stickers off and reset the game? No, I'm not.
You're going to play another thing like Crimson Scales.
Right.
Or Rove.
Right. I have many games I can play. I just have Frosthaven to get through.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Gloomhaven 2.0, Buttons and Bugs.
Right.
Did you order 2.0?
No, I did not.
It's just like rebalanced a bit.
Yeah, it's rebalanced, I heard, and all that stuff. I didn't because I already did the Gloomhaven. You know, like, we've already dove so deep into that. I just decided, you know what, I have too many other things.
I think a lot of people are like that on 2.0.
If you're new to if you're new, you start with Jaws and Lion, period.
Yeah.
I love that. That was the greatest way to get introduced. But, you know, if you're trying to get into Jaws and Lion and then go into Gloomhaven, 2.0 is the way to go.
It's going to be a good option for people. It needed an update with some of the new stuff they've developed, some of the new accessibility features specifically.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people are satiated on Gloomhaven, and Frosthaven didn't get the hype that I thought it would for like the long-term conversation hype, like the in the zeitgeist forever hype.
Yeah, I think there's too many people that haven't finished, even after all these years, haven't finished Gloomhaven.
Yep.
That, you know, Frosthaven's sitting on a lot of shelves.
I think a lot of people backed Frosthaven thinking, oh, I'll have Gloomhaven done by the time it arrives. And then it showed up and you went...
We were in a really good rhythm before COVID. COVID happened and the gaming didn't come together anymore. And then it took us a long time to get back into it.
Interesting.
And then we did Jaws of Lion and then, just started over because we couldn't remember what the heck we were doing with Gloomhaven.
What do we got?
All right, so 3 damage.
He's dead.
And... we'll drop that coin there.
He's not going to be doing anything.
And I fell off my ladder.
You come off your ladder. Good. Strategic.
Yep. And I didn't have any thing to burn there.
And then
so I'm not using these lost features.
I'm doing a move 4. So 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and reveal. Storybook 2. I got your storybook here.
There.
11B. Turning into another clearing, you see another group of smoke spirits rise up, formed from the smoke of an intense fire burning in the undergrowth, and behind it a flight of spitting drakes. It never rains, but it pours.
And that is an elite smoke. So let's just grab a random one right here. Make it elite.
Ooh, we've got a treasure chest.
I didn't grab a treasure chest. That's the one thing I didn't grab.
Oh!
And then Let's borrow this from over here since we're not going to need it.
Okay.
Put here and here.
I'll fight my way through. You go grab the treasure chest.
Oh, now we've got our spitting drakes. Those have made an appearance now.
Maybe you shouldn't have gotten rid of that card that does big AoE damage.
No, it was a learning opportunity.
We only have 2 of them, though, technically, in this room.
Yeah, one right here. And both are standard. Nice.
And that's just because it's a 2-player game, is that right?
Yep. So it's 2-player, 3-player, 4-player.
Yeah.
And this guy's right next to him. Am I doing this correctly?
Nope, he's down there in the corner.
He's right here. Yep. Then we have nothing there, nothing there.
Not so many.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, it's not too bad, actually.
Oh, it's only 3 guys? Pish posh, this is easy.
So I still have one more turn. I have one more move that I can take, so I'm going to go ahead and take another step forward. We should flip for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So flipping for the Smoke Spirit.
So we don't have any more Vermlings, so we can get rid of this whole deck right here.
Yep. Now, if it's lower than our current initiative, they will be going still?
Yep, they go next.
Okay.
Right after you, they would go. So Spitting Drake comes in right here.
So I did a move 4 here. Now I'm going to be doing a poison.
And a Spitting Drake would actually go first because they're
okay.
27.
How much are they moving? They're not moving.
Nope.
Okay. I have a poison, range 3, so I'm going to apply a poison to our elite there.
All right. Standard poison?
Standard poison.
All right.
Then I can create difficult terrain in any of the targeted hexes containing no overlay tiles. So I can create difficult terrain in both of these hexes.
Okay.
So I can go here, and I can go here. Okay.
All right.
And then I can actually do it in any angle that I want, technically.
Well, it has to be in that.
Yeah, but it could be spun at any angle.
Yeah.
I think that's all right, though. I'll keep it right there. And then attack 0, target all enemies in the targeted area. So I do get a single attack against this guy, and I'll gain 1 experience from this as well. So he has poison first. So this attack has a modifier of 1 for the poison.
Experience.
I will grab it right after I flip that and reveal a 3. 3 total damage coming to him.
All right.
Because he has the modifier for poison already.
Ah, yep. So 3 total
that
damage
came first. And that's going to be number 1 over here with a total of 7. He has a retaliate range 2.
And so that's going to hit you for...
Only applies before its turn. Is it technically before its turn? It has a slower initiative.
Oh, it's an interesting little dynamic because I think because it hasn't gone yet, it is, I would think. Because it hasn't gone yet. I know it's lower initiative, but its action hasn't happened. So if you look at the initiative tree, it went you,
I understand.
then them.
I understand. I don't like it, though. So he's going to retaliate for a power of 1, range of 2. He can hit me. So I'll drop down 1 more health. I could use...
He needs some healing?
I could use some healing.
All right. So now we go
They're
to
both
the
gonna
Spitting
go.
Drake. There's no range on that, so they're only hitting people adjacent to them. That doesn't affect them, so we move on.
Okay.
The Smoke Spirit now goes, and move plus 0. His movement, is he doing a range? Nope, he's not doing a range, so he's just going to move here.
Okay.
The easiest movement possible. Create it. Attack 0. So his attack is, he's an elite, so his attack is 3. Oh, this is potential taking you down, isn't it?
It's a problem.
3 damage.
Okay, how does this work?
You went down to 0?
I have 2 health left.
And, well, then that takes you, you're unconscious.
I can discard cards.
Yes, you discard a card, and then it negates the damage.
All of it.
Yep, all the damage.
So I'm going to lose a card
Yep.
permanently.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I'm getting rid of my loot card. Because it's just a loot and a move 3, and we need to survive.
Yep,
so
we need to survive.
That'll...
All right,
I don't
create
like
a hazardous terrain tile in the hex. We're just going to be borrowing hazardous from here. Terrain tile in the hex occupied by the target if it contains no overlay tiles. Yours does not contain, so in the tile
Occupied by me.
the
Yeah,
target.
underneath me.
Oh, so
I'll take a damage at the start of my turn because I'm on hazardous. Is that
I believe
right?
it's when you enter the hazardous is when you enter the hex. Once
When
you're
we
in
enter?
it, it's not. I don't think it stays that way, does it? If a figure enters a hex with hazardous terrain via normal or forced movement, each hex will inflict half the damage of a trap, rounded down. Flying and jump are unaffected. Unlike traps, hazardous terrain does not get removed after its effect is applied, but instead remains on the board indefinitely. Starting a turn on or exiting these hexes, does not cause additional damage.
Interesting.
So you're like, ow, that hurt. Oh wait.
I wonder if them spawning it does damage. Because I've kind of entered the terrain.
No, you didn't enter it. You were already there.
You hear what I'm saying, though?
Right.
Like, it's kind of like bubbling up. Cool. Okay.
Yep.
That works for me.
So, all right. Because there was no forced movement to put you in it. It says if you move into it by...
I want you to get that treasure chest.
All right. Well, then that's going to take me a couple rounds.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my goal. I want to entertain some of the drakes until you can... I like treasure. Do you like treasure?
I love treasure.
I really like pulling treasure chests.
I can get to him. All right, I can get to him and attack him. I'm going to just go all out on that. That guy has how many hit points? He's got 4 left.
I've only got 2 cards, so I guess I'm just going to go ahead and use these 2 cards.
Yep, I'm going all in on this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to go fast, and I'm going to try to drop him right now.
You're going super fast?
I'm going as fast as I can go.
Yeah.
Which isn't as fast as you can go, so it's up to you. But my goal is he's not going to survive.
I'll try to go slower than you. We'll see.
All the bravado of someone with too much confidence, he's not going to survive.
Okay, flipping for me is a... sorry. I meant to do a 16.
Okay. So I'm going on a 12.
And then we need to reshuffle their deck so that they'll draw, and you need to draw for those drakes.
Spitting Drake, the Deep Tears are gone forever, so let's take those.
Forever?
Forever.
We're not... Like, they're never coming back? You sure about that?
Well, if we die in this last room here, and then our adventure's over, then no, they would never come back. It'd be for some other adventuring party.
Yeah, some other... We want to show off as many characters as possible, so we'll die and then redraw.
Oh, is that how it? Is that how you unlock
new
more
characters? Yeah, that's how you just open a box and go for it.
Forget retirement.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
Respawn.
Spitting Drake is...
Got a lot going on.
Yeah, and... Okay, they're both going slow, though.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
The
You're going
range is
for it.
-2, though. So.
Get in there.
All right, so my action. Where am I at here?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's your permanent.
This is in effect right in my active area.
Let's scoot this up, give you a little bit more room.
Yeah, so far we haven't done anything with elements, although I'm about to.
I don't make elements.
I'm going to move 5, create fire.
Ooh.
I'm going to pick up my ladder. And then 1, 2, 3, 4.
We should set a rule right now.
Uh-huh.
I hate doing rules like this, but I think it's the only fair way to play your character. If you spend a full turn, I'm saying like you've passed, cards have been dealt, like whatever, and you've forgotten your ladder on the board somewhere,
I have to go back and get it.
it's on the board.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no. Let's say I played the hatchet and...
you drop your hatchet.
Yeah, and you gotta go get it.
You gotta go pick it up. I'm the type, though, that would be like, oh, well, you would have remembered to pick it up, so just go ahead and pick it up. But I think it's fair to, like...
I'm gonna hold off putting that down.
You reminded me here when you were like, pick up my ladder before I go. I think it's fair to, like, have it be...
Oh, yeah.
If you leave it, you've left it.
Right. Bring your tools with you.
Bring your tools with you. Never lend your tools, as Van Neistat would say.
All right.
He says if you want to lend a tool, you come with it.
All right. So, add +3 to attack to your next attack while adjacent to an ally. I am next to you.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be a get rid of it card, lost card. Then I come over here, attack 5. I'm adjacent, so I'm going to get 2 experience.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do that. 1, 2. So that makes it an attack 8. All right. That's why I said he's not going to survive unless
so that's
I pull
insane.
a miss. I am going to wound him anyways, and then I'm going to push him into that hex to do another damage. So all the way around, I'm just emptying the clip on this guy.
Very violent, yeah.
And that's going to give me 2 more experience. So I'll just go ahead and do that before I forget.
Okay.
All right. So let's go attack 8.
Oh!
So 6.
All right.
Still 6.
I know, I understand, but I hate seeing anything risky. It doesn't go there. That's not your pile.
Oh, yeah, that's
I need to look through this to see.
We're good. We're good. Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Yeah, he's getting his zeros out of his deck. Cycling all his zeros.
All right, so 6, and he had...
I should have got that camera set up for that.
Oh, yeah.
I should have had that prepared. I'll remember that.
All right, so he's dead. I don't end up getting retaliated on. I don't even push him. All right, so I did my job.
Yeah.
I got rid of him.
Yeah.
This is now both lost.
Okay. Moving on to me.
Moving on to you.
All right, so I have a 16. I'm going to be using a move 5. Remove difficult terrain from every hex you enter with this movement. So I'm just going to go... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And then 5 would just step me into here.
And then that would do 1 damage to you.
Do I want to be next to the birds? I don't. I'm going to step... I'm just going to step around the corner and just remove the train that I put down in the first place.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm just, we're just partying. We're just having fun. I want you to get that treasure, so I'm going to lure them out. Oh, I do have an attack, though. Attack 2, immobilize. Attack plus if you occupy difficult terrain. Oh, I didn't play that very well. I'm sorry. I'm going to reset this. I want to get in there and attack one of them.
I just advanced this ability down here. On the next 3 attacks performed by you or an ally, add +1, so I advanced it. Because that last attack, even though...
So I'm going... I don't pick it up if I step over it, do I?
No, you land on it, stay on it.
Yeah, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4... I do take a damage for moving in there. Oh, this is a problem.
How'd you get out? Oh, you went a different path.
Yeah, I don't know that I can take damage.
I can short rest, and as long as I don't lose my heal card, which I can actually take a damage to. I'm
gonna risk it.
Pull a different one.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm down to 1 damage.
Okay.
Down to 1 health. Okay. And then I am doing a attack plus an immobilize. Attack plus 2 if I'm on difficult terrain. I'm not. But I'm going to get that immobilized. 2 strength. We're looking for 5 health for these spitting drakes, though. These guys are...
Yeah, if you immobilize him and he's got a range, he's going to get he's going to be disadvantaged.
Okay, 2 damage coming to him. So that's Drake number 3. Has 2 damage. He is immobilized, so he successfully did that.
All right. Immobilize. Let's put our little reminder token down for that.
But I now...
You are going to get knocked out.
No, I need you to save me.
You're going to get knocked out.
I have no cards left in my hand.
You're going to rest.
Right now?
Yeah, you're going to do a short rest on your next...
At the end of your turn?
At the end of this round, you're going to do a short rest.
Like now?
But you got to survive.
I'm not going to survive.
Smoke Spirit's gone, so we can get rid
I
of
shouldn't
this.
have gone in there.
No, you did fine. You hurt him. You just, you sacrificed yourself.
But I didn't even do anything cool.
Leroy Jenkins.
But I didn't even do anything awesome.
So he's not going to move because he's immobilized.
Yeah, if he's going to kill me, I'm going to get
He's going to do an attack -2. His attack is a 1. So there's hope. His attack is a 1. And he's muddled. Or not muddled, but he's got disadvantage. So...
I'm about to die. I didn't even do anything awesome. All right, flip it. Show
First one. Ah, so that's already a 0.
Ugh.
So 0 damage.
That's it? Nothing?
And you get poisoned, but now we have a chance to heal you. So you're going to be poisoned.
Okay.
And
is the other Drake going to get to me, though?
Range of -2. His range is 3, so range of 1. And yes, he's going to...
Okay, so he's... But he might not wound me either. Hold it up to the camera. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see what we draw.
So this is attack 1.
Yeah.
That's a... And then the second card, we avoided a +2. So no damage to you.
Why was he disadvantaged?
Oh yeah, no, he wasn't disadvantaged. Sorry. So...
We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
There's
Sorry,
a
put that
+2 on the other side.
Now we know it's there.
There's a subtle +2.
But yeah, all right.
I survived, is what
you
you're saying.
survived. Yeah, you took 2 hits, and both of them ended up being...
Awesome.
Yep. I dropped one of those cards. Can you reach that? There, wait, hold on. Ugh. There we go. It happens in every gaming session, doesn't it?
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty standard fare. Okay, well, I'm alive.
Put the Smoke Spirit up here. All right, let's do this. I need to get you healed. All right, so we're both going to probably do a short rest. I'm going to do a short rest because I don't want to waste a whole round.
I might as well do a short rest.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I going to lose, right?
Right. I mean, we're at the end.
One random card?
Yep.
You pull for me, I pull for you?
All right. Don't pull the heal because I'm going to need the heal to heal you.
I got rid of your
It's one of my better move cards, but that's fine.
Yeah, my poison's got... Okay, that's all right. I might have chosen that card to get rid of anyway.
All right.
We're going 99, so they're going to get a chance to...
No.
Oh, we're doing short rest.
So short rest.
Yeah, so we're good.
Now we're just going to play normal.
Okay.
All right, I got to get that heal out and try to get you some help here. And it's a range of 2. So
I can heal myself. Don't worry about me. You get to the treasure chest. I can heal myself.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got 3 heal I can heal myself.
All right, I'll hang on to the heal then.
I'm going to poison myself as well, but I'm going to do both. I'm going to heal and poison.
All right, so my only move card, it's not standard move, is My heal card.
Yeah, get in there.
Oh man, it's gonna be a lot for me to get there. You might need to get the treasure
Get
chest.
the treasure
I
chest.
think you need to get the treasure chest.
You go get the treasure chest. I've got the drakes handled. I'm a generous man.
It's gonna take me 3 rounds.
Get the treasure chest.
3 rounds.
Don't yell at me.
3 rounds.
Don't yell at me. I'm dying in here. I'm sacrificing myself so you can have good stuff.
All right.
What do you even?
Oh, you're poisoned. Okay, so the one. Yeah, this is good.
What do you?
I'm gonna do this anyway.
What do you even get with the treasure chest?
We are gonna check the book and see what is revealed.
You gotta get that.
You can get it too.
No, I'm dead.
You're not gonna die.
Well,
You're gonna heal yourself. And
Well-
I'm gonna take the poison off of you.
just to be clear, my heal would only just remove the poison.
All right.
So I need you to go first, actually, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go quick.
We're in trouble.
What are they gonna do? We don't know what they're gonna do yet. All right. Yep. All right.
Ready to go?
1, 2. Yes. All right. Yas. All right. I got it.
I'm flipping.
Yep.
8.
8.
Yeah.
I'm going on a 22.
On a 22, and they will be going on
89.
89.
All right.
They're doing that's a very similar attack. That is the exact same attack that they did last turn. I don't like that much. at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I survived it though.
Yeah, you did.
There can't be so many negative ones left. Though.
I know.
There's a +2 actually. We're very aware of that.
All right.
We know for a fact I'm dead this next cycle. Okay, I go first then, so I am going to go ahead and attack with a 3 poison and a stun. Do you hear what I said?
All right.
Attack. 3 poison, stun. Drawing a card, +0, 2 damage coming to him. Doesn't quite kill him, but it puts 3 poison on his back.
Yep.
And a stun token on him.
Oh, stun. That means he's not going to be doing anything.
Then I have a move of 3. Oh.
Here's the stun.
The problem is if I move, I've got to go back.
Mobilize is gone.
I've got to go back over the hazardous terrain, which would result in me dying. So I'm just going to stand right there where I am. I'm going to heal for 3, which just removes the poison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then watch this. This is going to be really good. I'm going to poison myself with the herbs that I just healed myself with. My heal's not as effective as I had hoped.
Okay, I see you over there. I see you, Jesse.
I thought it would heal me.
Oh, wait, what's your character's name again? Avalado? Yeah, Avalado. I see you, Avo.
Yeah, Lotto. Lotto for sure.
Lotto.
I really thought that would work. I really thought I was gonna heal myself.
All right.
It turns out that heal is entirely ineffective. That's funny. This heal doesn't work if you have a poison already.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. Unless you're gonna do it to me, I get healed, I get poisoned, and then you do.
Well,
whatever else.
I have the card that changes it. I have the card that makes the poison a benefit for you.
Okay.
But if I could heal myself for 3 and give myself
in
poison.
a 3 or especially 4 character party, that card becomes much more useful because you have more allies around in which it could affect.
But for healing myself right now with poison already, I'm eating herbs, and my herbs, while they can heal you, they cannot remove poison.
Right. All right. Move 3. Remove 1 negative condition from an adjacent ally. So I can go 1, 2. I can remove the poison from you. All right.
Yep. Step up. Go up forward. Don't go back. You're going to the treasure chest.
All right. I'll come here. Right here.
He's stunned.
Yeah.
He's immobilized. He's not doing anything.
I'll come here. Get rid of that poison. Poison goes right there. And then over here, I'm going to attack 2. I have to, when I create my ladder, I have to be against, it has to be in an adjacent hex, right? Any adjacent unoccupied hex does either, okay. So I could create a ladder behind me, but that's not going to be useful, so.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Attack the one in front of you.
All right. Attack 2.
This guy here.
Yep. Attack 2. 4. 4 damage. He is...
1 health left.
1 health left. Which is exactly where we want him to be.
Because you do not want to kill him until
we get that treasure.
you get the treasure chest.
Right. We could finish the round.
Yep.
So if we kill them in a round, but usually they're going late, so, if they're dead, it probably means we already went. All right, and I don't have a move 3, so everything else is going to be like move 2.
You got a loot 1?
2.
You already played
I
it?
don't have a loot. None of my cards are loot.
Okay.
You know, we don't show up on emergency scenes in the loot.
Okay, let's do... This guy's not going to be doing anything, but his immobilize will come off, right?
His immobilize is already off. He's stunned, so he's not going to act.
Yeah.
Right? The other Drake will, though, and he's going to target me, but it's going to get you too.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, good.
It's attack 1 first on me.
Yeah.
So 3 damage to me,
Ooh.
which is fine. That's fine. I'm not worried about it. And I'm poisoned.
I mean, we all are.
Right.
Yeah.
So... Oh, when was I immobile? Oh, yeah, that immobilized was when I played another card. I just never took the conditional modifier off. It's when I played this. This has got to be gone by now. I've been forgetting to advance this. This has got to be gone.
For sure it is.
Which it may have... I might have supposed to have that in my short rest.
I don't think it's... Well...
Who cares? It's gone. Move on. All right. Then we're going to do...
Draw on me.
Draw on you. So it's 1 damage.
Get rid of a card if I want to stay alive. I think I will.
Yep.
All right. Trashing a card.
All right. Now, that was... Let me check something real quick. Oh.
What?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go very slow.
Why?
As slow as I can.
Get the treasure.
Like I said, I'm base moving, so I'm going to take 2 rounds to get there.
Yeah, get there.
All right. Just so you're aware.
You get there.
I'll take the guy out in front of you.
I can take the guy out in front of me. You go to the treasure.
Okay. Boom, so that's that. And this right here.
All right.
Boom.
Flipping.
Flipping. I'm going on a 40.
This is 40.
Gone. This is gone.
Yep, this needs to be shuffled.
And both of those were the standard actions, so they go there.
I'm just buying time now. I'm just trying to get you up there. I went on a 76.
Did you look ahead and see that this is like a poison treasure chest or something? It's going to be a mimic.
Yeah.
You're like, you open it. Go ahead.
They're still spitting. They're still spitting.
Did we just pull that again?
Yeah, we just pulled it again.
3 times in a row?
Well, there's one that's not a recycle.
Oh, is there?
There's at least
but
2
we
of
just
them.
got the same one. We just got the recycle.
We just got the recycle
3
again.
times in a row.
No, because the first one was down here, so I just reshuffled it. There's another card that's identical without the recycle.
So we got that card twice.
Twice in a row.
And the one that's not the recycle version of it.
The first time. Yeah.
Oh.
89. They're going to be going after both of us. Go ahead and move and get the treasure chest.
Okay, like I said.
Yep.
So first I'm going to attack, because I don't want to put myself in a disadvantage situation. Range 3, so I'm going after this guy.
No, you can't kill them.
I have to. What do you want me to do?
You have to stay alive. If you kill him, we will not get the treasure chest. This round ends if...
Right. 1, 2.
Yeah, and you're going to take a hit.
Yep.
Okay.
That's... I'm not even going to be adjacent to an ally. Can you be adjacent to me?
If you really want me to hold your hand that bad, I
want
can
you to be
be.
adjacent.
You want me to hold your hand?
I need you. If you have the ability to do what you want to do and be adjacent to me.
I'll come hold your hand.
All right,
I'm
beautiful.
going to move 2 up there, and then I'm going to attack for 1 against the guy that's behind us. We'll draw a modifier, +1. The guy behind us is annihilated.
All right.
Drop a coin right there. Now, I only have 2 cards left in my hand. This guy's going to be spitting. He's going to be hitting both of us.
All right. And it's, now that you're next to him, it's disadvantage.
That's what you wanted?
Well, that's part of what he wanted. All right, so he's going to target, let's say he targets me first because I was lower in initiative.
Okay.
So it's a 1, and he's adjacent, so no damage.
Okay. I only have 1 health, mind you.
Right, and then you, boom. Oh, hold on. I did no damage to me. My personal quest. I'm trying to get my personal quest. He did damage to you.
I've got to get rid of one of my cards, which means...
If I would have gotten rid of a card while adjacent to you, that would have been 1 off of my personal quest.
Oh, that's funny.
But he didn't do any damage.
I have to do a quick refresh.
Yep.
At the start of the turn so that I am functional. I still have plenty of cards though. Like I've got 4 cards. I mean, that's not plenty of cards really. 4 cards.
And we still have that stamina potion.
That's true. 4 cards is not a lot though. Actually, that's two more actions. 3 total actions before the game's over.
So we will definitely get the treasure chest this time.
That's all we're worried about.
That's all.
That's all we're worried about.
All right.
What's that treasure chest trigger? Treasure chest 67. Okay. Where will it be? Treasure index. Ooh la la.
Oh, I
cool.
forgot about this. That's
cool.
gone, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is.
See,
You used it when you like
that's not my job when we play with a regular group, so the element board's not my job.
to manage that.
Yeah, it's not my job. So.
You also apparently have a lot more fancy upgrades that help you manage the flow of the game.
Yeah, but this part is pretty much standard.
Okay.
All right. It doesn't matter what I do, I guess. So we're just gonna go like this, and boom, and I'll go on a 1, 2, 3, 30.
Okay, I can kill him, and then we still finish the round?
Yeah, we finished the round.
All right, I'll kill him. Attack for 1, or I'll attack for...
Let's make sure he's not going faster than 11.
He's not.
I know. 87.
Yeah, so I'll attack +0. 1 is going to still wipe him out.
Okay.
Because he's got 4 floating here. I mean, you got close. And you please go get the treasure chest.
All right.
You ready?
How do you know I'm going to do it? I didn't do it yet. What if I decided to go in the other direction? what if I wanted to butt my ladder over here and check for extension? Like, we don't want the fire to spread. If it's out, it's out. We got to make sure.
I'm not laughing.
All right, fine.
Yes. You gain item 101.
All right.
You got the item deck?
I'll
grab it. I'll grab
gain it, or is item design?
Huh?
Is it an item design or actually get
No,
the
you gain item 101. We're full on getting an item.
101.
Just bring it back over here. Carry the whole thing.
Yep.
Or just stand there in front of all the that works too. Yeah,
Just wanna
don't
make
worry
sure it's
about
the
it.
right deck. Wait. All right, there's another deck somewhere. We probably have it still in shrink wrap.
Do we?
101.
Is there a deck? It's right down here.
Yeah.
It's probably this.
Yep.
It's from Trail of Ashes specifically.
So excited.
What is it? Right up here.
All right. Where's our 101?
Is there no 101?
Not in this grouping.
All right, we're gonna find it.
All the way through.
Don't worry. You start reading the conclusion because we have completed it, and
Okay.
start resolving conclusion. I'm gonna start hunting for 101.
Okay.
All right, you handle that. I'm the least important cast member, so.
All right. Having emptied the clearing, you can finally relax. But sleep does not come easily. It seems the old shaman was right. The creatures you saw had to be the smoke spirits she spoke of. They even mentioned a firestone. Could that be their name for the ember crystals? As for the vermlings, do you have rivals for this mythical treasure? There's no such thing as rivals. New. Rival Explorers, scenario 68, which would be the next page. Rival Explorers. So, we are hot on the trail of some fire embers, otherwise known as firestones. And we are looking for item 101.
Is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, we're
All
done.
right. Well, we'll start the next episode.
we do get to add in some gold. That's
We'll start the next episode announcing and showing off the fancy item that we got. It's around here somewhere.
You want to get our XP and
Yeah, let's do it.
all right. So XP, you get a bonus of 4 since we did a level 0 encounter. So it's your XP that you accumulated.
So I
throughout
didn't
plus
ask
4.
1, so I should have 5 total. So
I have
9
5
total.
as well, so 9 XP.
Okay.
Each gold is worth 2, so I have 2 gold pieces, so it's 4 gold.
I didn't pick up any gold.
All right, so that means I'm up to 14 gold now,
Okay.
and that is it.
Okay. Well, except my quest. Do you want to read my
Oh, your battle goal.
objective?
Let's see what your battle.
Do you have any guesses?
I just saw that it was 2 check marks. Is it end the scenario with less than 2 hit points?
Read it.
loot no money tokens or the trash. Why didn't I? Duh. Loot. Why are you trying to make me get the treasure chest?
No, you go get the treasure. I'm a good guy, I promise. Totally not a selfish act.
Loot no money tokens or treasure overlay tiles during the scenario.
So remember when I asked, I made sure that if I walked over I wouldn't pick it up?
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
That's strategic.
That's 2 check marks for you.
I'll fill out the check mark. I'm sad that you didn't get yours though.
And mine was just from this spot.
We could have done it. We could have done
mowed
it.
those guys down so fast.
If you'd even paused and thought about it. You know, if you were a better player.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a shame this is a cooperative game.
I think I'm already reaching my full potential though.
Oh yeah, you might be. You have that ladder use was really par for none in this course.
Hey, I got to write on this card twice.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're enjoying this Crimson Scale Trail of Ashes gameplay playthrough. If you've watched to this point, there is really no excuse at all for not subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment, because it is the way that we are able to continue creating this content. If we get low engagement, we go do something else. You don't want me playing Marvel Champions unendingly, but I will.
I played that with you one time.
It's fun. It's a good game. It's a very good game. This is great, though. I'm having a blast.
I had a blast. This was great.
We've got another about 2 days of filming nonstop, so we're going to get as far as we can. I am going to try to leave a pinned comment letting people know how far we have recorded in the campaign, so that, like, you know, so they know what to anticipate in terms of the duration of this running. That's one of my hopes. So yeah, we're going to clean up. We're going to set up. We're going to go ahead and get ready for scenario number 2.
1 scenario in the bag.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Whatever the case, whatever you do, remember to do the important thing. Always put your ladders over top of rough and tenuous terrain. You remember, a unsteady, unsound foundation is the first step in proper ladder usage. We'll see you next time.